Yo, check. Deck 1, Deck 2, episode. It's episode 4 now, isn't it?
Four.
Episode 4. Hey, Fats, big up yourself, my bro.
We got C.
All right, now listen, yeah. Bro, I don't know if you've been watching Major Hype, Dixie Gal Flex. One bag of things are going on right now, yeah?
Yeah.
DJs, them are clashing, bro.
Mm.
Quarantine has brought out the competitive spirit in the DJs, them.
Everyone, boy.
Everyone. All yesterday, I felt like I wanted to jump in, brother. Yeah, bro. It's bringing out the competitive spirit in everyone. So I figured we should invite a couple of the man them on this week and talk about dubs, clashing, and dub culture. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna send out the invite to everyone now. Hopefully they just jump on. You know what I mean? But yeah, how you been though, bro?
Yeah, all right in these crazy times, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just, we're living, we're alive.
They say getting through, yeah.
So yeah, man.
I hear you, man.
Another day, taking each day and all that as it comes, as they say.
All right, big shouts to all of those that have been checking out Deck 1, Deck 2.
Yeah, man. The feedback's been crazy so far.
Yeah, nice. It's good. It's a good look. I feel like in these quarantine times, yeah, it's good to talk about the craft. It's good to understand the craft. You know, it's good to check in. It's like a bit of a refresh, you know, like it can help some people fall back in love with the business. You get what I'm saying?
It helps a couple man get all the, whatever headache or whatever issues they've been having off their
Come start the thing them. Come and talk, bro. But I feel like it's a good look because it helps it helps people also, like the ravers, understand what we do as DJs and
why we do it.
Why we do it, the thought pattern, the thought process that goes into it. There's a lot. You get what I'm saying? All right. So bear me a second. You can talk to the people then while I quickly invite a couple guests over.
Yeah, just remember it's on YouTube Deck 1, Deck 2, and then it's on SoundCloud, Fats Official UK, and it's on Spotify as well. I think on Spotify you can search Fats Official as well. And yeah, man, all the episodes are there. Feedback's been nice. Get me? You know what? I need a couple people to send in some topics as well. If they want us to talk about anything, just send that in, you know what I mean? And let us know, because there's certain ravers that are intrigued by DJs and they like the whole DJ thing, you know what I mean? So
you know what, mate? You know what? Yeah, we got so many DJs here that have. There's DJs that have reached out to man. There's DJs that we know personally that we want to get on board, but I feel like certain topics meet certain DJs better. Do you get what I'm saying? So not all, like, so this one here, obviously we're talking about dub plates and that. So I feel like we've got a good set of people coming on for this one. It'd be nice. Let's just wait and see who pops up before we start the things then. You get me? And see who pops up. Oh, I see somebody there. Check. We got the first guest in the building. What? King
man coming with a background, you know.
Yeah, King SSP Daya, you know, the one and only Madfingers.
Man coming with a background, you know.
Yeah, he's a G. Can you hear us, Mad? Yeah, connect up your audio and everything.
Madfingers kills me.
Connect your audio. Yeah, you can hear us? Unlock your mic, bro.
Yeah, but we can't hear you. We can't hear you yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he said, give him a second. All right, cool. Let's see who else jumps in a second. So for those who don't know, guest number 1, King SSP, Madfingers, you know. Now, let me tell you a little story.
Microphone. Is that a microphone?
Yeah. Madfingers now ramping up. You have to let go your
Madfingers kills me, you know. I swear, this guy.
Yeah. Let go your audio. Guest number 2 in the building, Marshalleck movements, you know, Slimmers.
Yo.
Marshalleck movements. Check 1 3. Well, go on, brother.
Well going, King. Everything good?
Yes, man. Marshalleck movements in the building, you know. We're gonna give a little explanation.
Sound kind of low still in a King.
Yeah, with me, yeah?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me.
You can hear me though. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay, hey, you know.
All right. Fats, yeah, you there? Eh?
Yeah.
All right. So we got SSP Madfingers in the building. We got Marshalleck Movements, the Mad Family, the official Mad Family from South London. Mad Family, you know.
I like that one. Still, I like that one.
Yeah, the official Mad Family there. We're just gonna wait for a few more guests to come on. So yeah, it's a good look, man. It's a good look. Today we're gonna be talking about dubplate culture. You know, sound clash.
My favorite thing. My favorite thing.
You see, all right, look. Yes, number 3 in the building.
Mads, do your mic so that we can hear.
Yeah, unlock your mic.
Your audio thing.
Yeah. Your mic is still locked. Your mic.
Oh, you have to click probably on the computer, Mads.
Yeah, it's on there. It's enable audio.
Enable audio or cool audio or something like that.
Yeah. Madfingers is plugged something in.
What's that doing, bro?
Madfingers is plugged something in. He said he's clicked the thing that says his sound is his sound. You gotta you done computer sound. Can you hear us, Madfingers?
Yeah.
But we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
You're on mute, that's working.
Yeah, you're on mute, bro. You gotta turn off your
Is Zekie there?
Zekie's lined up. Introducing guest number 3, Zekie, fully equipped sound.
Where is he though? Where's the see the picture?
Boy, them man, they bossy as well. You know, they got this background. But I don't do this background thing.
I see.
The background thing, you have to go to choose virtual background.
No, let me try a thing. Let me see what we can do. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, choose virtual background.
See? You have to represent my thing, you know.
Bop.
Okay.
They on the phone, bro.
Not working. Zekie, we can hear you now, but you gotta turn up your audio a bit.
Can you not hear me good?
Yeah, you're good. Zekie, if you're there, bro, you're gonna have to talk up a bit. Can't hear you, brother. Madfingers.
Check. Can you hear me?
Oh, right. Yeah, Zekie, we can hear you.
All right, hold on. I can't hear nothing.
Can you hear me?
Hold on.
Yeah, Madfingers, you're there. We can hear you, brother.
Yeah, bam, I can hear everything now.
Hold on.
All right, cool.
Hold
Zekie,
on.
we say
Where's
you're
my
working
picture?
with
Hold
that
on.
image there, yeah?
No. Hold on.
Yeah, you have to enable the camera. I got a couple
No, I had to change up the setting.
You got to turn on the camera.
All right.
I'm there now.
You man are funny.
Boy, them man, they know what they do. Them man, they got this thing on lock, brother. Jeez, look, studio. Yes, my friend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Hey, these are the real dubplate man for real. These are the money man.
Man sitting in his studio right now, you know.
This is the money man. But
okay. The fully equipped studio right now, you know.
C6 is the dubplate man, you know. Don't make you fool, you know.
Bro, we can talk about that little more still. We'll talk about that. All right, look, we're waiting the arrival of a couple more people, but until then, we can just run in and everybody can introduce themselves. So let's start off with Madfingers. Do a brief introduction and let the people them know.
Yes, I go by the name of DJ Madfingers. I rep a sound called King SSP Sound, straight out of South London, Peckham, and I'm here to represent Deck 1, Deck 2. Yeah.
And we got Slimz, Marshalleck Movements.
Slimz, Marshalleck Movements, you know. You don't know, Mad Family. South London sound, original maroon sound for Jamaica.
Yeah.
Represent the thing real and proper, you feel me?
Mad. And then we got Zekie, Father Zekie.
Yeah, man. Big up Deck 1, Deck 2. DJ Zekie, representing Fully Equipped Sound. You get me? Straight from South London, Clapham. You don't know the thing, you get me?
Wow. South London's fully.
Fully.
South London's in the building.
South London there.
We got a couple. Wait. Let me shout these man here now, and see. Wow, go on. But yes,
How many man you missing though? So ain't that it?
I think and couple more. We're supposed to try to get a couple more still. Let me see now. We can start talking. I know nothing still. We just have to message them one away still, and we can just keep it moving. Time waits for no man, as we know. Time waits for no man. We say?
You say we should just kick it off?
No, just kick it off, man. If they jump in, them jump in, man. They've got the code.
Go
on, brother.
Deck 1, officially Deck 1.
Brother, I'm not playing number 2, you know, so I'm either Deck 1 or just Deck, bro.
C6 start 30.
Why you never call it Deck 1, Deck 3 then?
Boy, you know what? We have to, you know what it is? We have to know, say there is officially 2 decks in a dance, you know. But I just can't be 2.
So obviously today's episode, we got some heavy hitters in the building that, you know, get involved in the clashing and the dubs and the, you know what I mean, that kind of side of things. Obviously recently on the Instagram and that, a couple, you know, clashes have been going off. People have been getting called out. So the question today is like, what is the reason you lot actually buy dubs? Like, what's your reason? Why did you start? What made you know, think I need to buy dubs?
Dubs.
Anyone can answer.
Anyone can run in still.
Boy, for me, it's a thing where I just love the dubplate culture, innit? It's a nice feeling when you're playing a song that everybody likes and it's calling your name. You understand? It just gives you a buzz. It's just like when you play a normal song and everyone loves it and they ask you to rewind it and that. But the dub's like special, innit? Like it's tailored for you. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I like it because it also helps you to stand out different from another DJ as well. You understand? Because loads of DJs play and loads of people can play, but not loads of people actually. Well, it's a big thing now, but before it wasn't really a big thing for loads of people to play in a dance like that. Do you know what I mean? Unless you're playing like Clash. So for me, I just love the buzz and the excitement of it. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, it makes you stand out different.
All right, cool. What do you say, Slimz?
You see the dub thing? Best thing I like with the dub thing is the creativity side. Yeah. You can make a dub plate customized to your own. Because all of we can run down the same artist and the same tune, but it's who play it better, who play their way to make their sound system have their certain identity. That's what I like, the creativity side. You know?
True thing.
What are you saying, Madfingers?
Well, you see, when I first started collecting dub plates, it was like early 2000.
Yeah.
And my first dub plate I got was Natty King. That was my first dub I got. And when I got that dub, I realized that.
What was that? Guns to Town?
Yes.
Yeah, man. Big tune.
Yeah, I got that one there. And that was one of my first dubs. And I realized the reaction from the dub plate world, like people start recognizing, taking more serious in the music game. And plus, you're unique. You can play it differently. Then I end up getting like playouts of other big sounds because they start taking serious because you start spend money and buy dub plates.
Yep.
Something like Zekie said. And was it Marshall?
Marshalleck movement.
Marshalleck.
I mean, they
Marshall.
Obviously, from the early 2000 dub plate thing, you know, that's when even C6 himself, he cut a couple dubs for me back in the day. Remember, what's his name there?
Tuggy.
Tug of War.
Yeah.
That's C6 artist, you know.
Yeah.
Well, get me a dub, see? Well, go on, man.
Yeah, light work, man. We're light work.
C6's cut some tune for man back in the day as well.
You saying
Yeah.
the plug?
You know what it is with me, yeah?
The plug, yeah.
Let me tell you something. No, listen. We see when I was a youth, yeah. I for my entrance into DJing was through a sound system. My dad was in a sound. I just know about sound. Metro Media, Stone Love, Bass Odyssey. I just know about sound. You get me? From King A, Saxon, Coxon. I know about sound. And sound is dub plate culture. You understand?
100%.
To me, that was what I needed. You get what I'm saying? So I got my first dub, yeah, Buru Bantan. I got that dub before I even played out anywhere. I had a dub. So I felt like I was the best DJ already.
It's true, you know.
True thing.
It's true.
But you see what I find, yeah? I find that dubs, yeah, they can give you this full sense of security. Because I had collected maybe about 5 or 6 dubs before I'd done any damage in a dance. But I felt like I was the man. So I'm going to the dance with these dubs, feeling like the man, but not being able to deliver what it actually takes to be a good DJ. You get what I'm saying? So dubs make people take you serious. You start playing your dubs, the man them take you serious. And if you ain't got the minerals to keep up, you understand? So I felt like I rushed into the dubplate thing because that's all I understood. And I don't think it prepared me for the dance. You understand? Because as you know, there's 2 types of sounds. There's the clashing sound and
juggling
the
sound.
sound.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want to be a juggler. I want to be in the dance. I want to deal with the gallum. I want to do all of that. But I want the dubs. So I felt for me, I was confused. When I'm cutting dubs, they're giving me killing dubs, but I don't want to clash.
It's true, you know.
You understand?
Yeah, what you're saying, it's true.
So for me in particular, like I cut dubs for a few years, and then I just said, that's it, I'm done. I spent too much money, I'm done. It doesn't help me. You get what I'm saying? So I cut from about 2006. I haven't cut a dub. Maybe about 2008. I ain't cut a dub. Just because I feel like I want to be just a juggling sound. But I love the dub plate thing. So it's confusing, bro.
You still be a juggling sound with your dub plates, you know.
But here's the thing for me, yeah. I'm spending too much money and not earning any money back from it because I don't want to clash. See, the money for a dub plate collector, the money is in the clashing.
Yeah, but it's all in the love, though, innit? You know what I'm saying?
But dub plating is an expensive hobby. That's what I call it. Because you would never make it's a bad investment. You would never make your money back.
Terrible investment.
From the amount of dubs you're putting in. Never.
Terrible investment. All right, so
terrible investment.
We're gonna stick a pin on the investment and we'll talk about dub prices soon. Because I feel like that's a conversation in itself.
100%.
You get me? But you see, like for example, yeah, I sound like Fully Equipped now. I know Fully Equipped are fully loaded with dub. And I've been fully loaded, man. But you know what it is? It's a love for the music, you know, because I know Zekie for many years and I know him in the music for many years. It's not a bandwagon thing. The man's studying music. You understand? So I know when there's genuine love for the music. Same with Madfingers. Me and Madfingers used to work 2004, 2005, you know. Them time he used to represent a next sound. It wasn't called SSP. He used to represent Ford Chain sound.
Yeah.
Every week we used to work together. You understand? I know about the love for music. Same with Marshalleck. So this is why I asked for you guys to come, because you understand and you got a love for the music. But I want to know is the reason you're in dubplate, the reason you collect dubplates, you three in particular, is it for clashing or is it for identity?
A bit of both for me.
Yeah, same.
For me, I represent, as you know, Marshalleck is my family. That's the on my birth certificate. So when we did create this sound, it's a movement in itself. It's bigger than music. So anytime when we cut a dub and we play a tune out, it's representing a big thing for me. You understand? So it's mostly about identity. But the love for it, we come from Sound Clash culture. My uncles and my father, them did have sound. My cousin Bill Cox and son. Music did there and everything for a long time. You understand? C6 was Telecom. We know C6 for a long time. Same circle of people. So we grew around the thing. It's a love for it first. But Dubplate is a very expensive, a very bad investment at times. So certain times, I understand what C6 is saying, so you don't want to cut dubs certain times. Because really and truly, Dubplate don't even work in every dance. You go to a regular rave, you can't really play at the Dubplate them and get the full appreciation of what you would want. You'd have to go to a yard dance or a Sound Clash dance or elder dance for them to say, yeah man, them man are bad, them are pissed up. You know, my supply stuff I hear in regular rave. I'm see them I get big forward and I have to look back and say, boy, sir. You know them? They don't know the difference. You know them? They don't know the difference. So it's a catch-22 with this Dubplate thing still. But you have to have the love for it first to continue it. That must be do, you know, because the dub price high right now.
Mad.
And the new set of artists, they've buy out the business. They've kind of spoiled the Dubplate culture.
Yep, they put the price up. They put their prices up high.
Do you think they deal with Brits different?
100%.
They deal with like.
Definitely.
I know that for a fact.
Especially
100%.
when they know you're over in England, they'll deal with you away. And if they come over, it's going to be even worse. If you can get a deal,
100%.
but it's even more money. But the best time to get a dub from them is when you're over in their country. You can say, yo, hustle me this, boom, 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 boom. And they're like, all right, yeah, man, boom, 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 boom. But sometimes a lot of the artists there, if you build a relationship with them, I get to know them and blah, 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 and they see that you're a cool person. A lot of the time, they'll cut dubs for you for free, especially if you do a dub session. Say, yo, you send out, they say, yo, can you get a dub session for me? And I get at least 12 sound man who want to cut dub for them. And next, you know, you get them, send them off their money, they do their dubs, and they say, whatever dub you want for me, just tell me, and I'll do it for you as well, and you get it for free. So a lot of the time as well, that's a good way of doing it in the dub way to get your dubs as well. Sending out a broadcast to all your DJ brethren, them see if who wants to get a dub, so you can get yours as well. So, and plus as well, having your own studio as well, you can get your own dubs as well for like next to nothing, or even for nothing. You know what I mean? If you got a studio, you can bring the artists around there and you link up with your brethren, them, they come and pay their money for the dub there. But when they're gone, you're there now. The artist happy now, he got a food in his pocket. He'll just wheel off his whole catalogue for you. So,
Tricks of the trade.
Yeah.
Tricks of the trade. All right, cool. Let me ask you this now, guys, yeah? Clashing. Who's up for clashing? And when and why did you feel you were ready for clashing? Like, or when, obviously, you got 5 dubs, you know, no one ain't ready for a clash with 5 dubs. So when was if you are ready for clashing and you do want to clash, what was your turning point? When did you realize, you know what? Yeah, man, I'm ready.
I tell you the truth, yeah. When I cut my first dub, I was ready for clash then. You get me?
I was going to say, I'm ready with 1, bro.
Yeah.
I was ready with 1. You get me? I cut, my first dub I cut was in 2013. Octane, we love the vibe, but we kill the sound. And you see, when I got that dub, I was ready. I used to call up my friend and say, yo, well, you want clash, yeah? And play it over the phone, you get me? One tune.
I want to tell you that was C6 when he used to call my phone. The man forever did want clash, brother. Every opportunity.
Yeah, definitely.
But that's the fun side of it, though. You have to have some enjoyment. There's no point spending the money if you ain't going to use the Dubplate them. So it's a fun thing still. When we first started off, we was predominantly that juggling sound. And we still class ourselves that way there still. It's just that we have clashing capabilities. Now recently, I would say professionally, we started clashing recently. Like we did Jugglemania. We won Jugglemania twice. And we did Nail in the Coffin the other day, and we won that as well. But that's more of a recent thing. But like you lot said, you see, when we first cut a set of dub, I can't even remember. I think the first Dubplate we cut was a Cartel. Cut 3 Cartel, and it's Cartel, you know. So you see, any dance man go, ready to clash same way with the G cartel, coming also the cartel. You know that? If man have to mix that in with the 45 juggling, man, I will laugh that. You know that?
It's playing no matter what. Man's playing, playing no matter what.
We pay with good money, so we have to make it work. You know that? You know?
All right.
I don't mind the clash thing now.
But you're ready for the clash. What? See now, Madfingers now. I got to listen. I have to give a lot of respect going out to Madfingers because last year in Sun Clash, he took on, the world champion clasher. You know. Now, when I was a youth growing up, you know, there's a few sound man that stand out. Ricky Chupa, I won. Tony Mataran, I won. Slimz, I won. Yeah. He took on Mighty Crown, but obviously he was that Sammy and Simon. But,
Sammy and Simon.
Yeah. As a selector in itself, you think Scringy and Mataran and Ricky Chupa, to me, as a selector, over the sound. So Madfingers took a clash with Mataran, Now, I'll tell you something. I salute him. Bravery. No, I salute him, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Because even if I had a million dubs, Mataran's he's a professional killer in dub world, in clashing. You understand? For me to stand up and make him say all sorts of things would be hard. So I respect Madfingers so much for that. So now, tell us, was that your first clash?
First clash.
That's your first.
That's your first ever clash.
First ever clash.
That was your first ever clash.
Never.
Your first ever clash.
I never clashed in my life, mate.
You are mad.
Never clashed. I play tune like with my brethren them, like when we go out in the car park, set up our van them and play tune with one another. But there's not no clash where we're clashing and we're beating off each other like that. This was something serious. And when I got asked to do it by Alpo, was rules that went to Alpo and said to Alpo, so yo, Fingers is ready for this clash, you know. But me, I enjoy it. I spend money, I cut dubs. So I said, you know what, it's for the fun. I know he's gonna come and beat me up, but I don't business. I'm gonna do it for the culture, the enjoyment of my hobby. You know what I mean? So because I know I've got a lot of artists around me. When I got the opportunity, he said like other DJs as well will be clashing him as well. So I said, is it? He's like, yeah, it's kind of like team thing, but no one ain't said they're gonna do it yet. So I said, okay. So what I did, he told me who's gonna be there. So I looked for the main hitters. I said, okay. So I get a dub cut for everybody who was in IB for DJ.
I think I saw a clip for that, you know. I think I saw that clip, you know.
Yeah. So I got a dub for everyone, but what I did, I never made the dub reach their name. That's why they get pull up quick.
Okay.
Understand?
Hold on.
Me get killed too?
Hold on, wait there.
Everybody.
So all of your dubs. Wait there, Madfingers. All of your dubs say everyone's name in all of them.
All of them.
Yo, you're the man.
But the thing is, I had to do it in a way that Mataran is the main person.
Yes.
He's the headline of the dance. But because I didn't know what any other DJ is coming with, I say, you know, I know these men got dub. I don't know, they might go to this man and that man and get some dubs for me. And I'm hearing man say, yo, if you got me, I'll come and kill you. But then I hear towards it, everyone was backing out. I said, nah, man, you're mad to clash Mataran. So my heart start beat. Pressure's on now, especially on the day. It was like, man, you should just walk away now. He's going to stalk you. So I locked myself away in the hotel room. I went up with Risco's room and stayed in there because obviously I was sharing the room with English Fire. And I didn't want to play no tune in there because I know him and English Fire are good friend. Anytime English Fire come in, I close my laptop. He said to me, yo, I can't every time I walk in the room, you close your laptop. I said, well, you just come in at the time I'm always closing it, innit? He's looking like, So then I get a call say, yo, Mataran, I cut a dub for you with Big Zeke's in his room. I said, is it? I said, okay, make him go on. So I let that happen. So I called Big Zeke and said, yo, you cut a dub with me? He said, no, I cut a dub for him for the clash, but it ain't got your name in it. I said, you sure? He said, yeah. I said, I'll come on my microphone now, you know. And he's like, no, don't worry. But just make sure you play a Big Zeke's before he does. So I said, I ain't gonna bother go down that lane because he might have this big Zeeks.
Yeah.
But even though I got a lot of big Zeeks already, I said, let me stay away from it.
Yeah, because he might have
fun playing it.
Action thing.
Yeah. So Big Tobes now was there, so I got him to cut me a dub on the day of the clash in the hotel.
Yeah, he was on the boat party in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So I got him to cut me a quick dub for the actual clash for Matteron. You know what I mean? And but beforehand, I went to all my artist page and them. I said, yo, I need a dub. One person who I'm close to, Busy Signal, he said, Fingers, I'm not gonna cut no dub for you for Matteron because he's got every counteraction, and Matteron is my bona fide. Yeah, if anything, stay away from Busy Signal. Don't play one. I know you got Holy for Busy, but he said, don't play any. Stay away. I said, all right. I said, let's do me one that I could kill him. He said, look, I could do one to kill him, but he could play 20 more to counteract everyone you play. So I said, right, let me stay away. So I went to all the other artists them. They said, yeah, man, we kill that for free. But the only person I paid for a dub plate, yeah, was from, what's his name, man? They said it's time for action. Boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
Genius Crew, yeah. He was the only one who charged me out of all the artists who let me play. Everyone said, I'm going to kill Matteron for free. Everyone from Jamaica, they come down, they went to other artists for me, and I get beer custom. I said, all right, but I want all these other DJs' names in it after. They said, all right. But that's why I never played them any further, because I know everyone else in the dance, they weren't in the clash. I never made it carry on. You know, you could let them, you know what I mean? But I said, make sure Matteron's first, because I don't know what's going to happen with the other DJs then. So that's how it went, really.
That's sensible.
But then afterwards, the Invasion Crew and that was we usually in the WhatsApp group, innit? And they were saying a couple of things, and I drop a clip. Remember the tune?
Yeah.
Then they got Toddler, MJ got vexed and said, yo, Fingers, pussy, yo, you better shut your laptop, you know. He was mad because I played it the day after it. So you lot run up in my look, I got tuned for you lot air, but know what I mean? That was that. He was vexed after that because Fingers cut up with our name in it. But it was a clash who come to clash.
No, you represented. You represented that. You put a lot of thought into that. I respect that. Because as you said, Slimz, it's the creativity. Bro, I'm going to tell you something, yeah? That clash there, all right, honestly, I'm going to be real with you, Madfingers. All right, I believe that you were going to lose because it was Matteron. As I said earlier, the high esteem that man holds him in, he's not the best clasher, you know. But he's feisty, he's crowd control, he's good at it. You get what I'm saying? But I said, I was trying to get every man, we need to support Madfingers. Like, fuck it. Like, let's support him. I don't business, we got to be biased. Like, let's work with him.
I know. I saw, remember we were talking in the hotel.
I'm like, well, we got to work with him. We got to support him because, listen, he's doing what we can't do. He's doing something. I'm not shook, you know. But I wouldn't do that. Not a shook thing. It's a calculated risk thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like,
it's of a risk, yeah.
I want the man to support him. And listen, but he genuinely surprised man. Blade Brown, the stylos, like all custom. You see when he played the Maca Diamond, bombard. Yeah? You know when a man can use a Maca Diamond. What's a dance? He's creative because she's not the hot artist, but it was creative. You understand? So I was like, bro, you know what? He done well, bro. So to me, I feel like he's entered a realm like of clashing. Like I think now you have to clash. There's no way you can avoid clashes. You put yourself in that realm now. Nah, bro. Listen, like. You are a target. Like for a man who, for me, as like if I wanted to be a clash sound, there's like Marshalleck movement when they won Juggle Mania, they're now a target. Like that's where you earn your stripes. You earn your stripes from people that clash the best and the winners. You understand? 100%. That's where you earn your stripes. There's no point in beating up that little DJ around there if he's not going in with nothing. But Fingers clash Matteron. Marshalleck movement's won Juggle Mania. Now Zekie's badding up the airwaves. Like you lot are putting big targets on your head. Like
I was listening to him today earlier. I was listening to him. And I was driving at the time.
Zeke's
I got
padding up the airways.
sent me the link. I said, who's that there? I look and I said, oh man, I play beer Dubplate. I'm like, hey.
So you're not ready. So you're not ready for the clashes. Then you're ready now, yeah. You've secured them, and you got your custom links. Them you're ready for clashing. It's just a hobby, man.
It took a lot of planning and structure to get the tunes them and how I wanted it. Half the time it weren't cut right, so I had to make them go back and redo it again. And they're getting pissed off with me because obviously the Dubplate tree, you know what I mean? I ain't paying them no money. You know what I mean? Boy, you know, tree thing and a roar, but yeah, man, we are kill mats around for you. You know what I mean? So then even on that note, when English Fire was in the room, I had to make up, you know, the wig with his face on it on the mannequin. Yeah, so at the time I was gluing the hair to the mannequin head. And my man walk in the room and I had it like underneath me. I look at him, but he just come in quickly, got his laptop and went, but he never saw. I'm like, Ross Clark. So the boom, him gone now. So I say, no, this is a bit risky, you know. So I want to lock myself in the toilet with me and the head in the toilet. I glue it up. Then I had to think of a way to tape his face. I had to cut his face out on the paper and stick it to the thing and tape it round and all of these things there. And I said, I'm saving it for one tune when I brought it out on the left side song. You know what I mean? So I did a few research on him. I remember when he wear a wig and dress up in a tech picture and all of these things there. So at the time I know, I was clashing him. A lot of my stuff on the Instagram, I put it in archive. Cause I said, this man's gonna do some research on me. So I put everything in archive. So that's where the day he come and say, yo, you Guyanese boy, you eat alligator and rare. But he don't know I'm half Jamaican. Because he see the pictures when I was in Guyana. But he used that. But when I archived them, I said, okay, he looked before I archived them. So he did his research already. But when I was talking to Fire, Young Ones, man. When he told me that he wants me to DJ, he was saying, yo, Fingers got the link for this man, that man, this man, you know, so but at the same time I had bare things I wanted to say, but at the moment my heart was beating and I'm panicking because he's got his DJ now. He needs to stay on the mic on the table doing his thing. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, Ross Clark, but like, he come prepared. I mean, that's why I said, boy, I have to think quickly. Say, boom, I come kill you and your English DJ you hire. You know, you understand? But at the same time, I never played all my customs. I got like 38 custom dubs I got for that thing.
38 custom, you know.
You know what I like about this? You know what's so refreshing about this here? Because I've never spoken to a man after a clash. So he's saying he was nervous, because I was saying like, he should have. I would have juggled for him. Like he should have hollered at me during the day. I would have studied the dubs with him, and then I would have been his shooter because I felt he was at a disadvantage. But that's why I think he done even better because he was shooting, talking against Matteron, who had a shooter. You know what I'm saying? So he was at a disadvantage, and he still held it, bro. He held it.
Yeah,
maximum props, bro.
The thing is, obviously, everyone, like, us lot from the outside, we just look at the clash, innit? And we're just saying, oh, Madfingers, man. Oh, Madfingers, man. And obviously the feedback, a lot of people are saying, oh, Madfingers went in the clash and he lost the clash. And I knew he was going to, you know what I'm saying? But when you, obviously speaking to you now, you get a bit more of an insight, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously you're saying, like, raw, certain dubs were free, and certain men are saying, oh, man, bought that dub, like this, you know what I'm saying? And certain, when you don't know the information, and you don't know what you had to do to get to the clash, you know what I'm saying? It's interesting to get the insight, like C6 is saying, afterwards of what happened to get there, you know what I mean? Because we don't really know what happens to get there. We just know that you took the clash and you took the clash in it and it happened, you know what I mean?
Connect, hold on, one stop. Nate, can you hear us?
Them men are always late, where?
Welcome, DJ Nate.
Big up, bless up.
Representing. Yeah, we're just talking about Madfingers' clash in Sun Clash with Matteron. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yeah, I saw the footage.
Yeah. So we're having a little chat about that because we're just trying to work out that about, obviously every man's got them dubs and every man have built up them dubs, you know, but who's actually ready to clash and who really wants to clash?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like with the clash thing, more people people that have nothing to lose are more up for clashing than those that feel like their status will be affected by what happens.
You think so you think it's an ego thing then, yeah?
Yeah, so some people's ego, more or less, they'll clash someone if they feel like, okay, if I lose, nobody will care. But if they feel like if they lose, something will happen, then they'll back down.
But what can happen if you lose a clash?
I slightly disagree with that a little bit, though. You know,
They're going to talk, Zek. Talk the thing.
because for me, all right, I've never clashed, and I'm up for clashing. But I think if you play somebody reputable and you lose, but you do well, I feel that it will boost. People ain't gonna look, he tried to clash him and got beat up. He's rubbish. Because I know if I clash anybody, man's gonna say to me, "Rah, you got beat up, but you was flinging some tune. You played sick." So I feel that it can drop your like Nate said, it can actually lose your stripes. But if you do the best you can do, I still believe that it can build your stripes, even though you lost. Like Madfingers, what did you lose that clash there with Marshalleck, or did you win?
In the 1-for-1 juggling, I lost by one tune.
But it built your stripes.
I think he gained a lot from it. I think he gained from that.
Yeah. In the juggling round,
I think he could have won it personally.
Yeah, but in the juggling round, I drew, but after the clash, everyone said I should have won that juggling, the 10-minute juggling round.
You should have won the juggling round.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when it came 1-for-1, obviously I played a tune, he played a tune. When I played one of the, what did I play? Natural Blacks. I got booed on that one. But obviously I had to make it go past me like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And he played a song.
That's like a confidence blow.
Yeah. So
when you played, I was like, please, no.
Yeah. I was like to myself, oh my God. But I was still standing strong with my arms in the air, strong, like, yeah. But he played a song after I played in the 1-for-1, then he got booed. I was like, yes.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But he won that round. And then I came back again, played a tune, then I won that round. So I was up a bit, but then he came back. And then when it came to the last song now, who did I play?
He played Genius Crew, blood.
Genius Crew. And he played the Cold Steps.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? And then the clash was over. And I was like to Alpo and English Fire, no, man, what do you mean over? I got beer fire.
Yeah,
you know, I was gonna come back with my Risco custom or my Oi. They said it's not Oi, Lethal B.
Yeah.
I would have come back with that custom.
He got to the number that he needed to win before you.
Yes.
The problem is all right, this is one thing I want to understand about you, if you guys can help me with this, yeah. When you cut dubs, yeah, I've always been under the understanding you have to cut your foundation dubs. Yeah, you have to cut your foundation because the little dancehall things, they're throwaway, innit? So
yeah,
when a man's playing a intense, that's a 6-month, that's a 3-month dub, and then it's done. So when you cut when you got your big foundation, that's your 1-for-1
longevity.
Yeah, but you see now, that's in a clash. That's in a certain clash arena with a certain clash clientele. So Madfingers has probably got that same understanding and played the Natural Blacks in the 1-for-1, thinking that it would do something because it probably would do better in a clash surrounding.
Definitely.
He's in some clash.
Yeah.
A naked girl is in there. That don't work there.
That's the same thing I said earlier. Certain dub don't work everywhere.
All right.
That
understanding that you go in over this is a 1-for-1 tune, you got to adapt it. You get me? You got to adapt it to your, because Mataran played Russ and said, yo, the biggest tune in England, where he played Russ. But you see, Madfingers has got gigs. He's supposed to say, hold on, are you playing this little you?
Because I had all the chat and everything, you know, but at the time, it's like something else is taking me and my head was all over the place and I selected the wrong song. I was going to say, I play a man who get robbed. So let me play a man that never get robbed in his life and bust the gigs, but it never went down. No, it wasn't a custom. It was just a normal, you know what I mean? But then, you know what I mean? That fucked up there again. But what it is, I was thinking, my head was like that.
Yeah.
I understand. And I got no one there. I got people I can hear in the crowd. My man lose, man. I eat that boy, that beer girl I hear in the crowd. Listen to me. I'm not at my laptop, bro. On my laptop, but I can hear everybody. Cameras, beer light on me all over. Paparazzi. my heart beating, me with the mic in my hand, and thinking, Ross Clark, you know what I mean? But when the cheers start coming, I started feeling more better and better further into it. I started to relax my nerves a bit. But trust me, even when I first went on, he's like, yeah, your time's starting now. I'm like, to English fire, wait. My hand's all nervous, you know, to select the tune. My hand is straight.
Nah, bro, listen. What you did there, like hindsight, you don't lose nothing from that clash.
Yeah.
But where Nate's coming from, I get it. Because you see, if a man draw me out in a dance, yeah, any one of you lot, yeah, you're all my peers, we all juggling the same dances. And, you know, like, I'm a bit feisty, so I might say a little one thing sometimes. You know, you can forgive me sometimes, but I might say one thing, and Nate might say, what? And then drop a bounty on me. Yeah. I can't take that. I can't.
No, you have to answer him. You have to answer him.
Of course. What am I going to draw for? John Hope. It's not going to work in Bashment Park. So I get it. And ego is a big thing, innit? So I feel like, because one of the things that I see is happening is I see that everybody they got dubs, innit? Every man is stacked up. But it's like we're all walking with these big guns and bombs in case a man try it. But really, you don't want it. So enough man got this ammunition for no reason.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Enough man.
No, but this is a conversation we had. No, I had this conversation, I think, with Ellen Brando briefly. He said that the only thing that will change that is if everyone just starts being cheeky, or if one person starts being cheeky and calling everyone out, then it will build the culture of calling people out. He said back in the day, that culture was more alive. Now, everyone more steps on everyone's toes in secret. They wouldn't do that in the dance.
You know what I think it is?
Yeah, go on.
People are taking the thing too serious, too personal. Like,
true.
You see, when my son's playing in a dance, I want you to say something. Just say one thing. I could just walk with 3 dub that day. You see, like my selected them straight shooters. They're just itching to play a Dubplate. It could have christened them. No business. You understand? But certain man, they take the thing too personal. Like, you know, like football, like if the man score a goal, nobody answering their phone for that week and all them foolishness. That's how they take the sound clash. They're taking it too personal. Like anything a man say, the man's supposed to get vexed. You're not supposed to get vexed. It's a sport.
All right.
So, but even like back in the day, we had a clash with Suey, Funky versus Garage.
Yeah.
That day of the dance, Suey phoned me, said, yo, you at the studio yet? What? You cut Madfingers dub? I'm like, what are you on about? He's like, oh, sorry, I called the wrong person. I told him I had thinking, raw, Suey cutting dubs at me. So what I did, I was thinking, okay. I'm thinking, raw, who am I going to get to do a dub right now? So I called my dad, old sound man. I said, yo, my man called me up and said, about Dubplate, and he called the wrong person. And I said, we need to get some dubs for him or some jingles or something. So I made my dad come around now, use the microphone, not even the microphone, the headphone, plug it in, you know what I mean, to the computer, some bogus thing I made up. So next minute now, I said, yeah, man, let's cuss him out. And what happened, he done, my dad like, said, hi, never forget this, you know, never forget this. He said, hi, my boyfriend's playing in here, DJ Shuey, he's in the club playing tonight, and I come to see him, like talking like some Batman. So I dropped it in the dance. Listen, Suey was vexed. It was a jingle, you know, before I even dropped the tune. Suey was vexed. He wanted to fight me in the club. He wanted to fight me. He wanted to fight. And then we left the club now, went Bagel King now to get some food. It escalated there, and everyone's holding us back, you know. And that's when me and Suey stopped talking for years. And only Suey started talking back to me is when he wanted me to do some work in the studio and build up on top of them and all that. But he was talking because of that. He took it personal.
I rate you for that. I rate you.
No, you're this man tried done man's career, you know.
Did he actually have dubs for you?
He had nothing. Nothing.
That's why he was vexed.
So that's his fault.
He never had no comeback. But listen to this. Listen, back in the day, yeah. So as I said, I used to cut dubs right up until about 2006, 2007. I used to cut regular. So I used to take over. I used to be on Woe at the time. Brando used to do 6 till 8, and then I used to do 8 till 10. And every day I take over from him. we used to banter, like, you know, little banter on the radio, last 5 minutes or whatever. Anyway, one day I come in with my pouch. I got my regular pouch and my Dubplate pouch. I come in, I'm looking on Brando, you know, and he's saying something. So, Reggie, mind yourself, you know. So anyway, I take over the right deck and drop 2 dubs on Brando, you get me? So he's like, what? So he starts flicking through his pouch, but he don't have his dubs with him. He don't have them. I think he's got like 1 CD of dubs, you get me? So he's flicking through and he's trying to play his little dub, but listen, I've got everything. I just reel off on him, but. I said, listen, come out of the studio, man. And I pepper him. I said, all right, come out, man. He come out of the studio. I said, yeah, see that? Boy, I can't test C6. You know, Anyway, fast forward. You see, next week? Oh, my. Time for me that week, man. Like, he wait for me.
Usually, hours of dubs on you.
Murder. You see, usually, yeah, we'll take over the 5 minutes and then we have a little banter and then he's gone. I start my show. But that day, when I peppered him with some tunes, he stayed about 10 minutes. You see, next week, bro, 1 hour into my thing, yeah, blood. Hey, he hit me with about 6 Wayne Wonder. Blood, I had to apologize on air, bro, because I got myself into something I didn't really want, blood. I got myself into a little piece I couldn't angle, brother. You know, like, there was a serious peppering that I got. That the good thing is, why my ego wasn't bruised, again, it's a bit like the Madfingers and Matter and thing, because when it comes to dubs, you know, someone like Brando is fully stacked. He's known for that. So I didn't feel that bad. But if that was someone else, I'd have been mad.
Yeah.
I'd have been mad. But you're right. So people have to start calling people out. When we was in Sunclash, I called out everybody. Who was there? Who was at, any of you at Sunclash? Was you at Madfingers when I called them out on the when?
In IP4 Rocks, now I heard about it.
Yeah, so
and I heard my name get mentioned as well. You know?
Well, I'm playing the Busy now. You know the Stay So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing the Stay So, and you know when he just dropped the but.
Yeah.
I just loop it on a one bar, and just say everyone's name. Then I go dead and say boom, Madfingers, boom, Mataran, boom, Super Nitro, boom. I just start name everyone, just for them to just react.
I heard about it, you know. I heard. I said, okay, it coming like that. Yeah, I got something waiting for him, you know.
I'm good enough. I'm ready to start the war, you know. But then I'm not loaded enough. I feel like I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm not loaded enough.
Nah, man, you're out. You got tuned, man.
It's the settings, bro. It's the settings. Listen, if we do the sound clash thing, and there's only for big man there, so when I draw the big dead man them, you know, so that we have the dead man artists them, you know, we can do that. But I can't do it in sound clash. I can't do it in bashment party. I can't do it in. That's not gonna work, bro. Yeah. You imagine playing Hopton James in bashment party.
Beer bottle a thing after you.
They're not gonna laugh after me. It's not gonna work.
Beer bottle.
True.
That's if you don't have the popcorns, the bounties, the six them, you don't talk, bro.
But then Fats can say this because he was at Island Breakout as well. Yeah. That clash, I think Gully Bop got the biggest reaction.
Is it?
So,
Gully Bop, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I refuse to spend my money on Gully Bop. I refuse.
I got Gully Bop still through Stylo when Stylo had him at the studio.
Yeah.
Come down. And BA DJs was down there, but I was the only one who got dubbed. I didn't even pay him for it. So I was like, no, man, just sort me out a thing. Don't worry, man. But BA DJs was there, Sax and Motion, all of them. No one got no dub from Gully Bop. Gully Bop said, nah, man, I cut that dub from no one. Only I get my dub. Them, man, they were vexed. I think ever since then, Sax and Motion, boy, they got something up against me.
Would you? Hey, Slim. So you say you won't cut Gully Bop?
Nah, man.
Not even when his tune was busting.
You know, my thing is, you see, when an artist get too hype, I don't even pay them no mind enough. Now, you see, like you have a Michael and them type of artists where have catalog and put their work in the business, they can come to you with price and you can talk and reason and whatsoever. You have a like Gully Bop, him having one song, Boss Fun is one song, all of a sudden you think like the man's been a star for 20 years. One can give a foolish argument. And I can't really deal with that. I knew you weren't going to go no further. So, and as you said, with certain type of tune, it ain't gonna last but the year. It'll be a waste of money. For that 1 year when he was hype and he was popping, the dub plate would chew off. But could you play a Gully Bop now and bust dance? No one ain't paying that no, man.
You
He's
trust me?
something to say. So yeah, sometimes you have to.
Goes
you
off Gully Bop, you know.
You can,
Gully
depends
Bop-
if it's cut properly, yeah. If it's cut properly, yeah.
In a regular rave, maybe. In a regular rave, maybe, yeah. You might, because the girls you can still kind of drop that in. But it's for the money, what you're going to be paying certain dub plates, I want to be playing them. I want to know that I can play them here, there. You understand? I want to be limited to where we can play this tune. Because it becomes a waste of money. You understand? Unless you got money like that and you're cutting, that's different. But if I spend $3 on a flipping Beanie Man, I know I can play that christening, funeral, baby party, when we want to play it, we can play it. And it's because it's Beanie Man. The tune's got weight to it, but can't really do that with certain artists. So certain artists I would just stay away from still. But each to their own, innit? It depends.
Okay. So Nate, I heard about your clash in Island Breakout.
Yeah.
Talk us through that now, because you're not a clashing sound. So how did you find clashing in front of? Remember, you know, a lot of them fans are your fans, you know, but they're also. So, like, did you feel that pressure of you might lose to in front of your people?
Not really. I felt cornered because, to be honest, people were talking about the clash for months. So I was busy doing something else. So this is where the calling out thing actually works. I was busy. I was meant to meet one of the artists. I was meant to meet Conscience. Till this day, I get cussed for not doing it. But people were calling me out at the clash saying, oh, why are you not there? What are you doing? Why are you acting like you got to do something when you're meant to be clashing? So I actually drove back to take part in the clash. And it was it was weird because, as I said, people were playing proper dubs like Idonia, all sorts of things, and then Gully Bop got the biggest reaction. So I was like, what the hell am I doing here? This is... When that happened, I was like, what the hell am I going to do here? Like, how do you win something like this when Gully Bop is getting the biggest reaction?
But you see the same thing. But why? Who knows, boy? You never know.
So what
depends on the crowd,
what did you find? What tricks did you have up your sleeve then? Like, what did you do to stand out from your?
Pretty much the first few rounds I wouldn't really say I won them, but more or less I don't host on the mic during most of my sets. So in the clash, I was like, okay, halfway through, I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm going to wait till a certain point to say something and use that. So that kind of helped. And then I kind of realized that at the end of the day, if someone's playing Gully Bop, they haven't got songs. So I just waited, literally just waited. And I was like, I'm just going to play some dubs that I've got. Nothing too heavy. But by the time they've run out of dubs, that's it. And that's kind of what happened in the end.
Yeah. Because you can tell by the way people play, what they start drawing for at certain times, you can see, boy, okay, they might get light. Them bucks I get light though. They can see it.
Yeah, you can tell. When you start seeing them play all over the place, you know they're struggling.
You can. All right, so Zekie.
Yo.
Now I know you say you're war ready now. Yeah. Do you have anybody in mind that you would like to clash?
You know what? I ain't got nobody in mind, you know, but I'm ready to clash anyone really, to be honest. You get me? Like I'm not scared of losing any ratings or stripes. You get me? But it's all fun, innit? I love it, innit? And even if a man hit me with something heavy and I think, oh, you got me good, I'm due to laugh at that. You get me? Because I think, yeah, you got me. Sportsmanship, as you get me. So, yeah, I ain't got nobody in mind. We was on Insta. When was it? Yesterday. Yeah. And Quincy was chatting some stuff on there. You get me? And a couple people was putting Quincy versus Zekie. So I'm saying, boy, I don't mind. You get me? But yeah, I haven't got nobody in mind specific to say, yeah, one clash that person or that person. You get me? But I'll take anything really still. I love it. You get me?
So you know more. So you say would you would you want to clash on an Instagram thing, or you want to do a dance clash? What kind of settings are you?
You know what? All right, I'll be real with you. See, for me, the clashing thing, I love clash in it, but I actually prefer clash when it's my sound system string up and your sound
You want
system
you want
string
the
up,
real thing.
and then we clash in it. So
That's
it's not
how you
just
clash,
about our
yeah.
dubs. It's about how our sound because you could have the baddest dubs. You understand? But if your sound ain't sounding crisp, yeah, them baddest dubs don't matter. You see what I'm saying? So that's me from how I like it. You get me? Because when I was young, this is how I used to clash. I used to go around my cousin's house and that, and then we used to clash each other with 45s. You get me? And then I will play a tune and he will play Revival, you know. These time man's young, man's playing Revival against each other and that. You get me? Like my mum might get a new mix, you know, the tapes, like the Bodyguard tapes and the packets and that. I'll go around there, you get me? And play my thing and he'll play his thing and we'll just go at it on a Sunday. That was religion. And then boom. What it was from there is we just elevated this music, listening. And yeah, just I used to listen to like Stone Love and Bodyguard and all these sort of things. And that's what the man there was doing, is playing on their own sound system. And they used to get the DJs them to come and spit on their sound system. You get me? Live and direct. And then they'll record that set and go on and use that. You get me? But so yeah, that's how I really want to clash. But obviously, you know, say we're fully equipped in it and we're adaptable in it. So we can go in a club and just play off controllers. But if I could set something, I prefer to set up a hall, man string up over there, another person string up over there, and we go at it, sort of thing. You get me?
Yeah. That is ideal.
You know what? I've done that a few times, yeah, with Volcano Sound. We set up in the lawn. We used to call it pressure check. But it's no low clash thing. It's just like who can play louder than each other. Then 1 and 2 time, you will draw a couple custom dub plate and with SSP in it and stuff. And I'll just play back normal 45. You know what I mean? Or dub plates and thing on it. I'm like, okay, is that how you're going down there? So he elevated me more to cut more dubs. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, that was the reason why I started cutting more dubs. Obviously, when I stopped cutting dubs back in the day, Lord Shane sound, and I'd link up my brethren Doc. We were called Renegade Kids them time there. Then playing music at home, have young little sisters and brothers, and my mum used to cuss me and say, "Yo, you can't play them derogatory music in the yard, and cussing me out." So then eventually, that's why I ended up started getting into the house music. My brethren Kid. And I mean, he start playing funky house and all of these things there. I'm like, no, man, I love the dancehall music, you know, it can't let me, you know what I mean? But so I stopped the dub plate thing. And I started going into the funky house thing. And I realized a lot of the producers and my brethren them. So that's why I get a lot of funky dubs just sent to me. And obviously the funky thing kind of like died down a bit. Obviously I was doing a lot of sound hire and stuff. Like, a lot of, when I was out with the sound, they said, no, man, you can't be called SSP sound, SSP. You need to be called King. So it was the people, the crowd that named me King SSP. So that's why I put the King on top of the name. And I said, you know what? I started getting a lot of parties back again and people wanted to book me for playing the music they know me of from back in the day. Old school dancehall, the R&B and the hip hop and thing. So that's why I said, let me come back with a bang and start click up more dubs. But at the same time, I weren't really on it. But it was my brethren Frank, Volcano Sound, Master B-Line, MSS Sound, Universal Sound, them man there, we string up in the hall a lot together. Do a thing for pressure check, so you come in as a beer bass line, a rumble, and you know what I mean? So the same thing like Zekie said, you want to string up in the dance. When all this corona things pass, we're looking to do that. So you could be another sound that can come in and bring your equipment them as well.
Fully on
you know
that.
What I mean?
Fully.
So it'll be good because obviously, you know, Tipper Audio, you know Tipper? Leaf on. Yeah. He does like on the other day he put like us lot up on his Facebook and said big up the young guns, them that's keeping the music alive, the young generation, them and stuff. And obviously it's good, like even like where I come from, I get beer fight in the business, beer fight from other DJs. Even though I'm just doing my thing, minding my own business, I get beer fight. Sometimes I just want to unleash the dragon, I just want to thump up people, but everyone's like, no, it's humble, you know what I mean? People just talk, everyone just talk beer thing. And where I come from, like I work hard for what I got here, you know what I mean? I don't steal from no one, I don't rob, I don't sell drugs, nothing, you know what I mean? Sleepless nights here and there, dinner money from school, you save it, buy your record, them, paper around, getting paid £11 a week to go to a record shop on a Saturday to use your £11 to buy as much record. You You know what I mean? They don't know we have to carry paper on a Sunday when the paper them big, can't post through people's letterbox, and just to buy records on the weekend and starve myself at school. And they want to chat shit. You know what I mean? Especially like a lot of the people now, if our Fingers was a funky DJ, but they don't know.
I vouch for you. I vouch for you. I vouch for you. Because as I said, when I was putting on my little dances, them 2004, every Saturday, Madfingers. What's your little brother called? The little brother, the little short brother.
Smiley.
Yeah, Smiley. Them man, they come and build up the dance every single Saturday. That's 2004. And I 20, that's 16 years ago. Them man, there was Bashment and you know what I mean? Me and them both joined Blues FM. That's what I met him. Yes. I come on at Blues FM and I was the youngest. And then when I come there, there's the next young brother. I'm saying, bro, the man them tricked me, you know. They said, bro, listen. They poached me from Power Jam and said, listen, come over to Blues. You're going to be the youngest. It's your time. We want some upfront music and some bashment and some hip hop, and that's your thing. I was like, yeah, say nothing. Because to me, I'm going to come over and I'm going to be the man. When I come over there, this Ross Clark, Madfingers is there. I'm like, you lot tricked me because make me left the next place and I come over, there's already, in fact, I remember coming into the studio and he's playing R&B and they know like new things. I'm saying, what's this? This is supposed to be my thing. Who's this? And then there's young brothers there. I'm saying, Ross Clark, but yeah, we made friends and started cooking him. So yeah, I can testify that he's not just a funky man. But I was pissed that he left off music completely and went funky. I'm not gonna lie, because that was.
I remember you cussed me off when you saw me face to face. You know.
Yeah, he said, "Right, you turn your back on the thing, bro.
Yeah,
turn your back." But you're back now. You get me?
Like probably a good 10 years.
Yeah, it's mad. He was gone, blood. Madfingers straight house.
When people were booking me to play at christenings and weddings, I said, "No, man, I'll send Smiley there to go and play the music, or I'll send what's his name, Afro Star, what does the cooking?
Oh, Shelly.
I'll send him to go and do them bookings there, let them eat a food and say, all right, yeah, take a speaker, go down there and play. I wouldn't play. The people will phone me and say, yo, you said this DJ, man, they're not like you. I wanted you to play and I get beer cussing. You know what I mean? But I said, no, man, funky house music me are playing.
Hey, Madfingers, you raised a little point though, yeah? Mm-hmm. You see like once you, all of you lot in it, anyway, this is for you. But you see like once you enter this like clashing realm, yeah? You feel like, I think C6 kind of touched on it earlier, but you kind of become a target. So you feel like that's like people are going to draw you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you were saying like, rah, certain times I'm going to want to tamper, man. But really, when you enter that kind of field, you become a man who, you know what I'm saying? Certain men are just going to want to draw you out.
Mm-hmm. It's true. Because where was I? I was in a dance with, what dance was it? No, sorry, it wasn't a dance. It was Risco. You know Risco, yeah? You know he's my uncle. It's my dad's brother. Yeah, Risco is my dad's brother, yeah?
Risco the MC?
Yeah, MC Risco is my dad's brother.
That's your uncle? Ain't you older than him?
Yeah. Seriously, no word of a lie. And I was the one that, obviously, little family thing. I was like, why is your second name Manning? Because I know the Manning family is my family on my dad's side. He's like, boy, he said he like a couple family things, and so I speak to my aunt and my dad. I said, you lot got another like brother or cousin? And my dad's like, yeah, when I was younger, got you know what I mean, brother, and I ain't seen him for years. So I'm putting two and two together. I showed him a picture. Oh my God, that's my brother. You know, I ain't seen him for, you know what I mean. So the family linked back up now, just from seeing a Facebook name, you know, Nathan Manning. So that's when I start put two and two together. Right, so you're my uncle then, you know. He's like, don't tell no one. That's only probably like 4 years ago. Wow. So anyway, he had Risco had a party for his little one. So obviously he got me to DJ. Then Scotty came round MC Scotty like, we didn't play their music. You don't know about their music, there, man. Funky man. I said, Benjamin, I've been playing his music for a long time, you know. Risco's like, yeah, man, cool, man. Fingers, nah, man. Fingers just start playing their music. He's a funky DJ. I said, you don't know, man. Go do your research, man.
Why are you gonna make an MC talk to you like that?
That's me, you know. So I just start playing. I said, oh, true, you don't know, man. I got whole heap of records, mate. What I sweat for and go hunger for, make myself maga just to go and buy it. You know what I mean? He's like, seriously? But only people who knows like yourself and other people know from back in the day where I've come from and the struggle I went through to get them tuned there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mad thing.
Yeah, man. That's why when people talk and say their thing, they just know me for the funky thing. So that's why I'm even more mad now. I said, bro, I've been doing this thing long time. No, man, you just start it. That's why they say, oh, you just can't click Dubplate. You don't know about this sound clash thing. Rare. I'm thinking, fucking hell,
But
man.
you know what, Madfingers? From you know in your heart, you know.
Mm.
No one, from you know, it doesn't matter what an next man think, you know. You
Yeah,
get
it's
me?
true.
So
It's
from
true.
you know yourself, no one can't harm you. You understand?
It's true, but all it is, these people go on viral and live and start cuss and say things.
Yeah,
So that's what makes me mad. I just want to come like,
true.
you know? I don't mind saying to my face, I'll tell you, like, I won't like come across aggressive or say, no, I'm in it, bro. I'll give him a little history lesson. But if you go or trolling online now and talking bare rubbish, that's when I get angry now. You know?
I hear you.
So, what do you not think of? What do you not think currently? Like, obviously, we're in lockdown. So, what do you not currently think of the whole clashing on the internet? So, like, me and C6 was talking before you not come on, and obviously the clashes are happening on like what's his name, Major Hype,
Major Hype,
page, Major Hype's page, and then obviously Dixie's got a thing going in. Obviously, certain times some men are just juggling. But we brought up Quincy earlier. He's had a couple clashes. He's drawing out names. He's saying he's got this dub, that dub. I clash with 50 different artist names. What do you not think about the whole clashing online?
It's helping. I think it's helping. There's so much.
Helping who though?
It's helping the scene because, and even the fans. The fans don't know much about clashes because they don't go on. Financially, it don't make sense for everybody for them to go on, like speaking from London and the surrounding areas. Financially, it don't make sense. So the people now can actually see, hang on, this is entertaining. So it might actually help those type of events get put on after.
So are you up for a clash online, Nate?
Online now.
Because you're listen, as much as it goes, you are like, I've got enough respect for you. You're definitely leading in the scene. You're one of the top selectors in the scene.
Yeah.
And you must have a target on your back, on your forehead. Like, you must have.
That's the thing. I believe I do, but then I wouldn't clash until I know I'm ready to do it. So right now, the dubs I've got, because I started late, the dubs I've got, I don't really have much foundation dubs. So I'm not comfortable going into a clash with new people, like, because I know that's not what it is. But then, depending on the surrounding, I know with what I have, I could probably do a certain damage. But then I still won't feel right knowing, okay, I listen to clashes and I've gone there and I'm not playing the right songs. Like I can't reel off 10 bounty dubs. Yeah.
You're not taking a draw out then. You ignore it.
Nah, I'll ignore it. Until I'm ready, then I'll reply.
We say then come back.
I have to cut some dubs. Cut some dubs.
Yeah.
See, on that note, I agree with you there, because it's like I took a 10-year break from the dancehall music and went to the funky. Yeah. So I stopped collecting dubs. You know what I mean? And plus, where I've got dubs now, you think I got a lot of dubs now, but I got a lot more dubs of Lord Shane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can't play them. I got even couple Cartel, Stinger got for me. You know,
Stinger
Blinger. Yeah. Killer Contrast Sound. He got me couple Cartel. I can't play them now. Obviously, I'm King SSP, not Lord Shane. So if I did that now, people are like, oh, this man confused and start getting cusses playing another man's sound.
Wait, their fingers though. Is your name in the dubs?
My name's in all of them, yeah.
So, me. But you can't do that. You can't do that. Listen,
no, I can't. You have to play one sound.
You can't play one sound. I used to be in. I was in Blaze It Up. I was in a couple sounds, like my own sounds, like a couple little. Blaze It Up was one, but I was in the next one, Timekeepers. But then man, they just drop off. You know, your bridges, you and them start sound. I got dubs. I got some of the best dubs with their names and that sound, but I can't just draw for it. So I have to work with what I have. So there's some dubs I look at and it's pain that I can't do.
True, because even like back in the day when Lord Gelly set up their sound in Meantime Lounge. Remember Meantime Lounge in Greenwich?
Yeah.
Renaissance was over from Jamaica and was juggling on that dance, and I had an opportunity to juggle against Renaissance as Lord Shane on Lord Gelly's sound system. You know what I mean? Obviously, I reel off couple tune and ting there that night there, but that was a good opportunity and a stepping stone for me because I was playing alongside Renaissance from Jamaica. But obviously, things went on, other things played alongside with Crystal Blue, but he was red hot back in the day.
Yeah, red hot. Yeah.
People wouldn't know that. So obviously, when I had my little sound, Lord Shane, in Media House back in the day, he used to juggle on the sound. You know what I mean? And people wouldn't even know that. But I would tell people, yeah, he used to play on my sound. It was red hot back in the day.
Red hot. Yeah. Because when that's Squidly's story. When he come in, he was red hot before Crystal Blue. It was red hot for real. For real.
So like me now, I understand where Nate's coming from. It's like I took a 10-year break in collecting dubs. So it's only getting back dubs now. And a lot of the dubs, I had to get artists to do them over again. I got them already. I get them to do them again now. You know what I mean? When they hear the man figure, oh, I swear I cut a dub for you. I said, that was many years ago, but new stuff. It's what the pain, what C6 says, looking at them, knowing that you can't play them, I understand. So going into a clash like that, I know fully equipped. I know, being honest, I won't be able to keep up with them. Same with Marshalleck. I won't be able to keep up with them because obviously them man there has been cutting. And I know I can't be biased to go back and play Lord Shane as SSP. So I will clash, but I know that it's for the love and for the fun, I would do it. But if it's like a proper thing where like trophy and things like that, I know I'm not going to win it, but I'll do it for the love of the music to keep it going as a hobby.
So you need some foundation. I got a link for you, man. I'm going to call you after this. We have a link for you, because we have foundation.
I got links, but what it is, respect, I'll take your links as well, but I'm trying not to spend money on them things there. Since I've done the clash pattern on, obviously I only spent for the one dub, Genius Crew. But
that's and you know what? The only dub you paid for is what lost you the clash.
Yes.
Mad, innit?
And that's what made me more mad than when I told him that.
Burnley still.
When I told him that, he's like, no, how that tune there, you know how much plaques I got on my wall. He wanted to fight me because I told him.
Nah, man, you need a refund on that clash. You need a refund on that dub there, man. Flop you.
£250 lost down the drain, never seen again. And that's my brethren.
All right, let me ask you that.
I don't know. For free, cut me dub.
All right, listen, let's work off of this now. Where we are now, I want to ask 2 questions, yeah? If everyone can answer it, and then tell me, so answer the first question, which is, what's the most you've paid for a dub? And the second question, you can elaborate on it. Do you think that dub plates are worth that money? You know, like, so something like a bounty and stuff might be, to some man, it's a £800 or a £700 for some man, or a buju might be a bag, or a junior gong is a $1,500 Now, so what's the most you've spent on a dub? And do you think that dubs are overpriced? So let's start with Nate, for example.
Yeah, I've spent 5 bills. That wasn't, at the time when I spent it, it was worth it. And then the dub kind of fizzled out. I spent 5 bills on the hope of getting Cardi B.
Yeah. Okay.
On Bodak Yellow, and that was just before the song blew up. So it was blowing up. No, I haven't got it. She didn't. Basically, it was a time where somebody from New York knew her, and I've got links in New York, so I know stuff's gonna blow up. So sent the money for that, and I was like, make sure you get it. Make sure every day I was onto it. Make sure you get it. He couldn't get it because she just became too busy.
You get your money back?
I ended up cutting Idonia instead for the same money.
Ross Clark.
But yeah, that was probably one.
Idonia for one tune.
He wanted $1,000.
Wow.
So
wow.
It was just
Idonia.
Idonia. Any new song is $1,000.
What is?
Any new song
is $1,000.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bomber Clark. So 5 bills. All right, cool. Zex, what are you telling me?
I spent a lot of money, man. I would say the most expensive. I think it was. Now, do you know what? I think it's either Chronics or Junior Gong. I can't remember which one, but there's both $1,000 US, but the rate obviously changes in the time. But I do think it was Junior Gong because I think the rate worked out to be about $650 at the time.
Wowzers! Not gonna lie, your gong is hard still, but
yeah, $650. But you know what? It's something that I can play forever, innit? You see what I'm saying? And it could be passed down for whoever pick up the sound after me, because the way I cut them is the way where it's not just there, Zekie. I like to call the sound my name in the intro, you get me? So, but yeah, man.
Slimz.
Well, the most I spent on a dub was mostly spent on a dub lost, or I'm trying to think now. It might be between 6 and 8 bills, you know.
Ross Clark.
But then I've lost so much money cutting Dubplate.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What do you mean by lost money? What do you mean?
Like where, say like it might be an artist I've sent 6 bills for, and then they send back the tune, and I just know it's spliced, and I can't play that. You know, I can't play it. I just dash it at the same time.
Wait there.
So you lose your money.
Wait there, on this subject quickly, just like.
If you're gonna talk about splice, we'll get back to that in a minute. Let me ask Madfingers about.
Okay, cool.
Let me ask Madfingers.
Go on.
You, bro? What's the most you spent on a dub?
The most I spent on a dub, £1,200.
Oh!
Rent. That's rent.
The reason why I spent that money, because I know the artist said to me he ain't cutting his dub for anyone, and that was a Popcorn Silence tune.
I heard it though.
Well, hold on. A man the other day you played that yesterday, yeah, when you was juggling, and I see a man yesterday say someone from America.
King Addies have it.
I've heard that dub somewhere else.
I think King Addies have got it. I think.
No, but at the time when I had it,
how long did you get?
He said the only people I had that tune from when it first come out, and at the time I said I'll spend that money, because at the same time I got like 6 other popcorn from him, what I never paid for, because I got dub sessions for him.
Well, you did kind of pay for it, but.
Yeah,
but
later.
Because I got a dub session for him, but the one tune did cost me that. But I got other tunes, like 5 other tunes on top of that, which I never paid. So I just looked at it that I paid that one money and got all of them tunes.
Okay.
So I looked at it. At the time when I got the tune, he said he ain't cutting it for no one. And if he does, it'll be for a sound who's going to pay the money, whichever sound has got it and paid the money has got it, which that tune there alone to cut on dub is $2,000. That's his price for that song.
That's
King
Addies got it. They've paid the $2,000.
That's mad. My most expensive.
He wasn't gonna cut it for me. He said, "No, I'm not cutting this tune. It's my tune. It means something to me. I'm not doing it on dub." And where my sister is, my sister's partner's cousin. That's how I get the link with him. I mean, and because it's a family, I'm gonna look after you, and you're a humble you and thing and this and that. But other than that, he weren't doing the dub. And
that's a hustle, man. That's hustle talk. That's hustle talk, man.
Yeah, no. I hustled him for the whole time he was here. When he went back to Jamaica, I hustled him. When he come back, I hustled him, and I got the dub because he wasn't cutting it.
Boy,
he cut every other dub for me.
Yeah.
Because I got him the link for other artists to get dubs from him. I got them from him. And I was on his case. On his case, he said, "All right, give me £1,200. I'll do it.
Pounds?
No problem."
That's a lot of
shit.
US, that's like 1,600.
Bro, listen, my most expensive dub, yeah. I paid 180 from my cartel. Yeah.
Good old days.
The good old days.
Trust me.
And I'm telling you something, bro. I was so vexed, yeah. So vexed. I did it. You see when I went to the Western Union, yeah. I almost backed out. You know, like I was counting out. I was like, bro, do I even need this fucking dub? You know, like, bro, 180, bro. And I didn't want to spend it. It's mad, yeah, because my links was, and I said I'm not gonna get any dub over 150. That is the limit I put on myself. I'm not gonna spend no dub over 150. So when the bounties, when the people are saying, boy, I can get bounty, 350, it's over my budget. I'm gonna stick to the regular artists them and who I can afford, because again, as I said earlier, I'm not trying to clash. So there's no point in me having a bag of bounties if I'm not gonna clash. You get what I'm saying? But the dubs, the feeling of having your dubs there, man, being able to play them like Zekie was saying, I want that. So that feeling I want, but I ain't trying to overspend. But here why? Here's one of the things. I went to Yard, yeah? So I'm in Yard now, and this time I'm doing a little, this is where I met Tug of War. This was like 2000 and, this might have been 2005 or something, cutting dubs out there. I'm on a dub cutting spree. Come out there, I'm in the studio now, I meet Roundhead and we're all talking, and I got some dubs, bruv, for Guinness. Yeah? Got some big dubs for Guinness. I buy a crate of Guinness, I give the man them a Guinness, and they cut dubs for me. Yeah? Guinness. I don't smoke, but I bought a man a 1,000 bag of weed and got a dub on him. Big artists. Big dub. Yeah? Foundation. You see, if I drop that, it can win a 1-for-1 round. Yeah? A bag of weed. So then I started to realize, bro, hold on. The man them that are cutting the dubs, they don't have a pricing system. It's a bit like us. If Nate calls me and say, "Raw, see, this is me. This is a little bit of a beg. Let me do it anyway, right? Yo, see, I want you for the next bashment party. Hint, hint, yeah." I'm like, cool. What's the price? I'll just make a price on the spot. Like, I've got an average price, but I kind of work with the man them. You know what I'm saying? So you lot man them. So I'm like, whatever you got, man, just give me it. If you do good, give me something, whatever. And that's how the Dubplate thing works. When the man them, as Madfingers said earlier, when they've had a food and they're nice, you can get a Dubplate for nothing. I got a Chuck Fender. I was in the studio. I waited maybe about an hour for him to finish cutting dub for one Japanese sound. He cut about 30 dub for them. See, when he done, he said, "What you want?" I just said, "Just give me a." I was a bit shocked. I was like, "Whoa!" I could have said gash them and light them. I could have said all the idiots, you know. But I told him, "Yeah, just give me." And I named one of the idiots. I didn't want to say it because you lot laugh after me. But I got the big Chuck Fender at the time, you know. He had some big tune, and I took the idiot tune. But I got it for free because his pocket was nice. So I know that the man them.
That's what it is.
The man them are saying, "Raw, listen, send me. I'll get you a link." There's no pricing structure, bro. Man's getting bumped every day, and every money you send down. So let's say I'm the link here. You send me the money. Me have to yam food out of that money there too, you know. So you give me 5.
That's what half the links them do.
My 5 bills. The 5 bills you give me, I take my cut. Then I go and link my brethren, because I don't even know the artist, but my brethren. So then my brethren has to get a cut. Then the artist gets his thing. So you're paying for the link of the link.
So I know that.
It's mad, bro. And
that's how it go.
Yeah, that's foolishness, bro.
That's how it go. One time I was in Jamaica and I went like Free Willy Studio and I was cutting a Mega Batten. And what I was doing is focus on the Mega Batten. I'm just listening to listen to this man's voice. A bag of Dubplate for some man, and I'm thinking, "Rush, Mega Batten." I'm starting to try and remember tune. And I had this little artist, some little Portmore artist at the side to me, like nudging me every minute. Say, "Yo, we can't get to Addy, you know, we can't get to Black Rhino, we can't." I'm thinking, "Who's this brother?" Every minute the man's pestering me. So I say, "Yo, you know, you know him, yeah? Call him right now." Me have to call my sister, I said, "Brother, don't bother with that." I said, "Don't bother with that. If you don't know him directly, if you call him now for me talk to him on the phone, I can't reason." You see one thing while you guys in Jamaica, big general. Everybody's hustling. Everybody's hustling
to survive.
That's their hustle. So you just gotta know, say when you get a dub link, you're not sending money direct to the artist. If you're sending 5 bills, the artist might just say, "Boy, me take 150 out of that and uno can go and eat." Because that's how enough of them are feeding their soldiers and their entourage. They're feeding it through them type of avenue there. So you just gotta know that, innit? And then that is saying that as well, that determines the quality of the dub you're getting as well.
Of course.
Because trust me, if the artist ain't getting the full money, he's gonna sing a dub lazy and all this business and you get some little half-hearted dub.
They say your name wrong and
just like Madfingers said earlier, like you have to cut back some of these dub them and they get vexed. They don't want to cut back the dub them.
Especially if
they don't want to cut back the dub them.
Especially if
It's true.
They don't really have no business structure. They don't really have no business mind like that over there. It's just like, boy, one hit, one time type of attitude. You feel me?
You got to jail them. Listen, one time, yeah, I went up there and I got up there and I went to a funeral in Yard. So I've gone to the funeral. Straight after the funeral, you know, like it wasn't no funeral's different, man. Big church thing. I dress up, got my tie and my shirt on. Boom. I come down to the studio now because now I'm just on a dub cutting thing. Come to the studio now, and I'm in there, and the man said, "Who are you? Where you come from? Where?" So I start talking to him. I tell him I'm on the radio. Them time I'm on a little pirate station, Brixton, where. The man say, "Yeah, what?" He said, "What? BBC?" I say, "Yeah." He start calling people and say, "Yo, see BBC man, I see the BBC man." So the way how they started gassing, I got a good couple dubs then. I got these times here. Remember Devra Brat and more Empire. So I got a couple of the Empire man. They were all on it because they thought I was BBC. They start reel off dubs to me, man. I said, "Yeah, man, we'll take it, man. We'll take it.
It's
but
true.
I started feeling a bit nervous now because one man said, "Hold on, what your name?" He's gonna do a little research. I said, you know what? I'm behind the scenes, innit? I'm behind the scenes. You won't.
When I was in Jamaica at my granddad's house, I got my brethren over in the UK. Said he's gonna get his brethren to come link me to take me to Predator. Predator is his cousin. So I was telling my granddad now, he's like, "Boy, you know, go out nowhere, you know, people you don't know in Jamaica, them rob you, them kill you, and rah, rah, rah." I said, "Nah, granddad, man, this brother cool, man, rah, rah." I don't know the guy, you know. But when the guy come pull up, tinted that car black. You know what I mean? I said to my brother, I said, "You coming with me?" He said, "Nah, man, you go, man. Me not gonna get killed tonight." So I was like, "Go with the brother, look in the car now. The brother's in there now. Black car, tinted that. People in the back of the car, the front seat empty." I said, "Nah, man, this is the cool plan and everything, you know." So anyway, as much as I saw, I said, "Nah, man, nothing ain't gonna happen to me now. Madfingers, you know." Boom, gone in the car, yeah. Respect everybody, hail him all up. Boom, him drive now. Take me down to where Predator was. So Predator, when I come there, Predator come out. Yo, this the Predator, yeah. Predator's mad, you know. For Ross, man, got beer scar, you know.
Yeah, he's got beer scars. Yeah.
I'm thinking, bro, this man end up in beer madness and get cut up now, but I'm just humble. So yeah, man, what dub plate you want, man? Just go to the shop and buy a crate of Guinness for all of us and everything good. So I said, "Yeah, man." So they walked me up the road now. Go and buy a crate of Guinness, come back, and everyone had their Guinness now. And everyone said, "Yeah, man, respect English short and rare, beer nudging and rare. So he went to the studio and I reel off Mad, Sick, Edna Good, you know, all of them, couple old dub plate them. But the studio weren't really that good. It weren't that clean, like come out. The guy did it, he did it split, but because of the mic weren't really good, couldn't really get the quality from it. But I got a 3 dub. But then I went, and then he introduced me and took me to Friends for Real studio. So I went Friends for Real studio now, the same night there, pull up outside there now, there's beer man sitting out the wall now. I'm thinking, Rascal, it's around 1 o'clock in the morning, beer man out there. Now, everyone's looking at me because the way I'm dressed, they can see I'm a foreigner. So
English word.
Yeah, so they marched me into the studio now, boom, more place hot, you know. I'm thinking, then I met Benji. Predator introduced me to Benji and said, "Yeah, man, you from England in my big sound and rare." So by then there was other artists in the studio, but I don't obviously know a lot of them by their faces and that. When they said the name, I'm like, "Oh yeah, man," and chatting. Like, "What dub you want?" So obviously I was like, "Yeah." But then Benji tapped me and said, "I'll deal with them." Yeah. So what happened? Benji said, "Write your sound name and whoever's in your sound on the paper and leave it with me." So when the man they're in the booth singing for other people, yeah.
Benji up on the window.
Yeah, put the paper there, but my man said to me, "Don't tell them your sound name." So when they asked my sound name, I said, "Yeah, man, big sound from England." Them artists who's in there, they're singing beer dubs for me. They don't even know it's me, you know. So then, "Yeah, man, sing this one for my brethren. He got a sound up in country. Sing it for him for me." Like, he's building up him sound and one young youth up in, but they don't know who I am now. I haven't told them my name. Cause my man pulled me up already. Not spill the beans. So that's why I get enough foundation, man. But then Courtney Melody was in there. He's like, "I have a cousin in England, you know, so I want to do some research about you and rare. Yeah, man, no problem, man." Says, "What your sound name?" Me, Lord Shane. He's like, yeah, Lord Shane. I see him, man, Lord Shane. So he's like, okay. What your DJ name? Me, DJ Pioneer.
He had to.
Obviously, I can't say who I am because them are sing out dubs for me.
Yeah.
But the whole thing look rickety, and they're thinking even the artists them think, nah, something's going on there.
Dodgy, yeah.
You know what I mean? But I got a few foundation, probably got at least 10 dubs that day there for nothing for Predator bringing me down.
That's smart. It's smart. Do you know them? Yes.
But you're in dangerous territory because you don't know the flex, and everyone is out for themselves because you see this Benji, he never food that day.
Yeah,
of course he did.
100%.
Of course he did.
Benji, you don't know if you can trust him really, but you work with it, cause it feels right. Man,
yes.
All right, boom. Let's get back to Fats' question now about the splice.
Yeah. So
go on, Fats.
I got two questions as well. So I want to know if let's say Marshalleck movements now. I'm not in the sound, but I joined it today. Yeah. Can I get all the dubs and can I play them? That's one question, yeah. And then the other one is about the splice, innit? If you pay your money and you know technically this ain't, I don't know, Idonia. Is it wrong for you paid your money, innit? You've bought this tune. Is it wrong for you to now play these dubs?
All right. You know what?
Who's gonna kick that off?
You know what?
Yeah, go on.
Like, come man, let me kick it off. That's all right. As I said earlier in the beginning, you know, the splice thing. Even though technically, yes, you spend the money. You spend the money, so it's yours, innit? Like you can do what you want with it. But Dubplate is a reputation thing first. You can't go in a dance and play a splice tune. I couldn't go in a dance and play a splice tune when we know I have Madfingers in the crowd and all these type of things. Well, I know they're Dubplate, man. They're gonna be looking at me like, well, on. Nah, man, and I'm a father that you just play a brethren. You understand? You don't want to do that. Some DJs take the risk still because people don't know better. But if you're a real Dubplate, man, you're not really gonna want to do that. So when any man I've got the splice sent to them, whether you play it or you send it back, that's up to you. Innit? Like when we get splice sent to it, we can't play that because there's too much.
You got too much
reputation.
Yeah.
I'm looking at that thinking, boy.
Well, then there's a DJ that I know.
I've been sent a splice. We've been sent like play splice.
They played every splice. There's a DJ I know of. There's a live recording that's up. I think that was about 2 years ago. Everything, Popcorn, Lavado, every artist
with his name in it.
With his name in it. Every single one was dodgy.
But what you got to remember, there's a difference, you know, between splice and fake dub.
Yes.
Oh, no, if this one was fake, yeah, this fake I mean.
That's true. That's true too. That's true.
I ordered a Jackyard, my first ever Jackyard order. This was in 2014, and boom, sent my money. Boom, the Jackyard come back. I listened to it. If you ever know how vexed I was, it was the 45 song, the generally 45 song, and then when it got to a certain part, the cut and some fake artists in it come and singing my name.
Equipt.
Yeah, with DJ Zekie. I'll play it to you now. And then from that point, it went straight back to the 45. That's a splice. No.
Yep.
You get me?
Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
They get an artist. They get an artist that can kind of pass. It can sing a little piece and can kind of pass. So they'll cut a dub today, and then they'll leave that on the deck, and then literally when they go and the money come, they just come with the names, the written down names, and the man say Fats Official, and the man just Fats Official, and they just cut that.
Well,
yeah. The piece where it says put in Fats, and then Madfingers.
Madfingers. I wouldn't say that's a splice though. I just the artist. You're talking about the real artist doing that, yeah?
No, it's not, but I don't think it's the real artist.
Fake artist.
Oh, fake artist. That's a splice. Yeah, that's definitely a splice. Yeah. Cool.
All right. Yeah. Let's talk about two who's known for that. enough artists, enough sound man believes that they have Sanchez, and it's not Sanchez they got.
Singing
It's
Bird.
Singing Bird. You see what I'm trying to say?
I heard about
But you see,
I heard about it.
you see that same thing. I was going to bring it.
Exactly. And enough people can't tell the difference.
But you see, we're
You know
singing.
what? If you can't tell the difference, you might as well take a Singing Bird over Sanchez then.
But you see,
But
happens
the same
Sam
money,
can tell the difference because Singing Bird won't say Sanchez in the intro. He won't call himself Sanchez. He would just go straight into the tune.
yeah.
It was like you can hear the splice. You can hear the splice in that part. Like he was singing, and he'd be like, "Well, on, he sing exactly like." But when you're talking, it's hard to sound like the man. It's there's certain points you would know a suspect. You would never say his name in the intro, but it will sing out the dub.
You remember
So
the
enough people,
World
enough
Clash?
sound man in the dance will play Gino and do it.
You remember the World Clash that used to happen over here?
Mm.
World Clash, the World Cup Clash. I always used to buy the CDs and listen to them. And what was that sound name? It was clashing Mighty Crown. Who remembers that one? Mighty Crown and
Which one?
Black Panther, Black Cat,
Oh, Black Panther.
Black
They
Cat.
say Black Cat's
They
Black
played
Cat get
Singing
enough
Bird.
still.
They played Singing Bird, and wheel it up and played it, and he said in the intro, Singing Bird. And he played it and got the wickedest forward. So a lot of people say, oh, I'm not gonna play that. But that's not saying it's fake, it's just an artist singing over the dub.
Okay.
Yeah, that's different. That's different though.
Yeah.
If he says Singing Bird and he's singing a tune, I don't mind that. That's different because enough of them singers sing each other's tune.
Yes.
The all of them sing each other's tune certain ways, so that's different. But if he's,
Like
if
Gregory,
he's Singing Bird and he must say Sanchez XYZ, the man's trying to talk it like Sanchez, you can't do that.
obviously now I can't get Gregory Isaac. You know what I mean? Gone. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I was in Foundation Sound Studio, and Gregory Isaac's son was there, Kevin Isaac.
Yeah.
So I've got dubs from him.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And people, when I played it one time, one guy said, "Well, what y'all play? Fake, Gregory." I said, "Brethren, it's his son."
Yeah,
No, but
That's different.
When you
That's
do
like
something
That's like Christopher Ellis can't sing Arthur Ellis tune. That's droppiness.
Mm.
Of course he can. Of
Hello?
course you can. You know.
So then we might. So in saying that, then, so why don't we all voice Liquor Vibes and Liquor Addy?
internet gone.
What for sing Cartel song?
Yeah.
Why don't we wear Liquor Vibes?
You could do that,
You can.
but you could do
I
that
think
still.
you gotta wait about 10 years, see, before you can
Yeah.
even.
They're
Yeah.
bad. They're bad.
No,
They
they're
are,
bad.
but they are, but
They can't make a race. They can't do that now.
Okay, or do you have to wait for him to pass away before that's valid?
Possibly as well, yeah.
Possibly, yeah.
Because you can still get a cartel dub. You can still get
Yeah,
a cartel dub.
you can still get dubs right now.
If
all
you
right.
wanna spend money.
Would you like accept a Chronicles singing a Chronic tune?
No. I got Chronicle,
No.
but I wouldn't
Yeah,
say make him
but-
sing his son's tune. When I can just say, "Yo, Chronicle, boom, get me a couple."
Sing-
tunes from your
yeah.
son." Like
Yeah, see
Garlic
that-
Silk, his brother's singing his tunes. Them
But-
Garlic Silk's brother.
Not for it sing next man's tune. Rashallo does beer Garnet sit up.
Yeah, same as Terry Linning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
remain verbal.
but they calling their self name, so
Oh,
it's
okay.
different. They're not trying to portray like they're Garnet up.
Oh,
You understand?
Look at it,
They
though.
don't call
That's
him-
good then.
Every man has got a fake dub or splice, because if you send pounds, you're gonna get done. Even your good links will skank you because there's yard that's happening. So I know that everyone, if you buy dubs, everyone's got at least one splice in their box. But you see, the problem that I have is that some man
We don't put it in our box, you know. We don't
Huh?
put it in our box, you know. The splice don't go in the box.
No, right. I don't mean it in your box.
Yo,
I mean,
stays in the email, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even come out the
Good
email.
block and delete.
yeah, but alright, there's a lot of man who genuinely don't know.
No, true.
Is a
Yeah.
And a man
They
would,
don't know.
until a man want burst your bubble and say it.
It happened to me. I got 2 fake Sizzler sent to me.
But that sizzle.
Sizzle. Dada. You know what I mean? And obviously it's fake. Obviously is someone else singing over the tune. Like it weren't splicing the name in. It was just fake where it's singing beginning to end. But the only time I'll say you'll accept dubs like that is if the artist is dead and gone and it's one of their family members singing over and he can't get it again.
But you have to, like you said, Madfingers. He played Gregory Isaac's son. So for me now, if I'm gonna cut Gregory Isaac's son, before I play it, I'm gonna say, listen, the father dead. From when I start play, he already done pass. So the next best thing I could do right now is play his son. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he said it as
Let
well.
me ask you that question then. Let me ask you that question then, yeah? Boom. So we're having a clash, yeah? We're having a clash. And I say to you, all right, boom. All right, say just for example, yeah, I say, boom. All right, I'm going to play a Chronix. And if you can't play a Chronix, you're done. You come out. And, you know, I do a bit of speech, and right now you feel pressure to play a Chronix. But you know that the Chronix that you have is a splice. Do you take the chance, yeah, and think that with the right, you wouldn't take the you would walk away?
It's the worst. That moment will live forever. That moment will live forever.
If you take that chance,
glory on
you're a
that
weak
one,
selector.
I don't even know. I don't know if any of you in the Sound Clash fraternity group on Facebook. The moment will live forever. Somebody will share it there. The whole world will see it.
I hear you, but I know there's
you have to build a speech to go around the argument there.
Yeah, there's enough man.
Build a speech, go around the argument there, and draw what you have. Don't try to follow him. Follow what you got. And follow your strength.
And
Yo, man, I'm the money for
just said about following.
This tune. Play this. You understand?
You're right, because the same thing you said about following. That's what happened to me in Sun Clash with Mataron. I started going down his road.
And I told you off for that because you were, you know what he did, yeah? Let me tell you why I told him off. He was first, you know. So he's supposed to take Mataron down his lane. But what he allowed was lead from the second position. That's where Mataron's strong and will take you down that road. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he will direct the clash even from the second place. Like he wasn't supposed.
Where did you clash?
In IB.
Where was it?
Sun
IB.
in IB.
You see, if it was me, I would have killed it with pure English artists. I say, me can't play when you play.
No, but he came with nothing.
I play him gigs and kill him with all that.
This came with nothing.
He would have them. Camara, the man cut everywhere.
Yeah.
But can he go the distance with you in that lane?
And then it gets to the fascination. It gets to the fascination where people will cut the dub for Madfingers and then still cut it for Mataron. They won't chill out and let Madfingers have his shine. They'll cut it for both of them.
Yeah. But then is that the artist's response? Like, are you supposed to pay for? So, like, let's say I'm an artist now. Yeah, I might be because I see how supernatural them I make money now. So I might try a thing. if you lot are clashing, you go into an artist. Are you supposed to pay that for him not to do the counteraction?
Yeah, if it's that important.
No, because what happened, Mataron as well, he got a dub made for me, yeah, with my name in it. And that artist he got, I know him. And he phoned me, said, yo, I just cut a dub for Mataron, you know, yeah? I could do the counteraction, it's up to you. I said, you're sure? I said, all right.
That's Afrobeats thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Jafrican, his name is. You know what I mean? That's like a sing-over of, what's his name? You know what I mean? So I dropped that in the dance. But obviously, a lot of people think it's Davido.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when he dropped it...
Is that class as a fake dub then?
It's a sing-over.
Sing-overs are cool.
Okay. And so if the crowd think it's Davido, that's their business. Because I never...
It's like when I got Harry Toddler and he jumped on the Junior Gong rhythm.
Yeah. Oh my days. My man spent gong. I thought you duppied him with a gong, but it was Harry Toddler. It sounds just like him.
Yeah. But the thing is, I even rewind and played it. I say, Harry Toddler, tell them. But everyone's coming to me, yo, how much you put on spend on Junior Gong? I said, no, man, Harry Toddler, man.
They just said the rhythm and that was it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Around dead as in Reacher.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You see, I would play it and just not say nothing. Listen, it sounded so much like Junior Gong, yeah?
It's true.
I would have taken the credit, bro. I would have taken the credit. I was like, I remember even afterwards, the next day, we was all by the pool having a reason. And the man was saying, yo, Big Zeke's come over and said, yo, you see when he dropped the Junior Gong? Levels. And no
one said nothing. I was quiet. I was just looking at him like...
You couldn't pass his bubble there. That wasn't Junior Gong, okay? That's you have to let him ride.
Me, you, and English fighters look at each other like I was like, you lot don't say nothing, you know.
That goes to show you though, like a lot of these fans when they hear listening on the outside, they're not even hearing. They hear the rhythm alone. They're not hearing the tune or nothing. So enough man can get away with splice and doing all types of things you don't know.
But you see, Mataron played it first, and Mataron was a big established sound clashing man. You know what I mean? So for him to play it, and obviously it's a sing-over dub. A lot of people didn't know it was a single. People still think it's the same artist. I even got the same dub as a 45 dub without Mataron's name in it. He did me 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? So I can still play it in the dance. I was like, right, where you get this from? I said, I can hook you up with the artist in Jamaica. Like, what, ain't that my man? I'm like, nah, the sing over. Like, rah. So obviously things could work, but it's not like where you're playing a splice where, for instance, I've got a dub from Mark Ryder. You know, remember Mark Ryder, the DJ, and obviously had the what's that school? I remember when I was at school, they treated me like I was a fool. What's the artist name there again? The MC brother. Remember the garage brother? Remember the garage? Yeah, remember Mark Rough Ryder, the actual producer, and he obviously is a DJ, and he had the MC over his tune, and he was MC. And I remember when I was at school, they
Was he a white boy?
Oh yeah, punish me for trying.
But what he used to spit with Kano, what, the streets?
Yeah.
That's what I said, the streets, yeah.
Oh, Mike Skinner or something like his name, isn't it?
Mike Skinner.
No.
Who then? I don't know his name.
You know, I have to search it quickly. I thought, fucking hell.
It's Corrupt FM.
Back in the day, and he did let me tell you, fucking phone. Or let me tell you quickly.
Quick Google. Google's everyone's friend, you know.
MC Vapor.
Okay.
MC Vapor. Yeah. He did me a dub recently, like around a year ago. He did me a dub, but that was a splice because he played the original song on the actual tune on Mark Rough Ryder's rhythm, and it sounded where he sounded like 10 years ago as a little kid. How he sound now, his voice is different. So then my name came in, Madfingers. I said, no. I don't want that, mate. That's not a dub. That's a splice. He's like, what do you mean that's a splice? And me and him started arguing in the studio. And obviously, he didn't understand, so I started explaining to him about the culture, the music, and bro, I can't play that. People look at me, I'm splicing your tune and putting my name in it. I said, can't you get the instrumental from Mark Rough Ryder and you actually sing the lyrics from beginning to end? He's like, yeah, I've got it. I said, sing on it then. No, I don't sound the same exactly. So obviously, your voice coming in on it is going to sound different. So people look at me, you're not playing their actual tune, you're splicing it. So I said, not forget about it. And I just left the studio, mate. He said, oh, you make me come here and waste my time. And MC Kai was there as well. Fingers, man, where you coming down here like that? And
I don't understand. I feel like some other genres don't know about dubs and don't dubs.
Oh, Rob, a lot of artists don't even know how to cut a dub.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole thing. Like enough artists can't cut a dub. You know what I mean? I've seen enough men say like, see that back in the day, an artist should be able to like go on any rhythm and cut you a dub. Enough artists can't go on a rhythm and cut a dub. You know what I mean?
A lot of them don't have no stage or training. They're nothing about studio artists. It's punching, stop, and all this business. That's how they used to do their music. So when you want to give them a rhythm now and say, yo, ride that rhythm, they can't do it. They're all over the place. Like I find that with a lot of English artists. Tell them to do that, and they want to do it that way, like what Madfingers is talking about. I don't like that. To me, it's not a dub.
All right, let me ask
the same. It doesn't give me the same feel.
I want to ask you a question, yeah? This is probably going to be the final question. Do you think that dub plates is a money thing? Like, so let's just say for fucking David Beckham just says, you know what? That's it. I'm going to spend money and cut dub. And he went and bought 100 bounties, 100 chronics, 100 berries, and just spending money. Would that make him the best sound? Is it about the most money? Is that what makes you a good sound? Because obviously, with the price of dubs, some people will be people with talent, like selectors with talent that's got the talk, that's got all of the stuff that they need. Some of them will be priced out of dub plates and clashing. So do you think it's just a money thing? Or do you think
that's where it's going
to win with talent?
I think that's where it's gone to. It's turned into a money thing. It wasn't like that before. If you look at who did we call earlier on? Black Cat. Black Cat what a money sound. He wasn't known for a money sound like that. He couldn't get certain tunes like what certain big other sounds, but he was staying in his lane and still dominating, still winning world clashes, still doing his thing. But it's turning into a money sound, and that's where these artists have now outpressed a lot of the tunes. I'm talking about I don't know, talking about £1,000. Who's really? It's only drugs man keeping up with that. If you're working 9 to 5 and got your little, you're playing your music, you can't. There's no way in hell you're gonna keep up with that.
So
Keep up with that when you got
is
kids
that
and mortgage
spoiling
and
the
all these
culture
things.
then? Is it spoiling the culture?
Very much so. I reckon very much spoiling the culture.
Yeah, 100%.
Look, you said it yourself in the beginning. That's like it stops people like us from even wanting to cut you. Because you think, oh, I'm not spending past 150. I'll spend it past 150 when you gain 100 man the same tune. I don't want to spend past this. I don't want to spend past this. So you feel disheartened that you don't even really want to cut dub no more. Like me, my times I've sent money over, last money. Man gas me up at him and say, yeah, we can't get this, I can't that. When you forward him down, say, yo, when me Dubplate there, you can't find him. All these types of business there.
I remember I got beef, you know. You just reminded me, I got beef with a brother, man. Like, when I was in Blaze It Up, we all put some money together. I swear it was your name, Ross Clark.
Malik.
I'm joking. But yeah, we sent some money to Yard, yeah, and we never heard from the brother again, blood. We never heard from him again. And I went to Jamaica and I got a Digicel chip. I called his number and he answered. And I tried to jingle him and say, yo, man. Obviously, I can't do good accents. I tried to be American. Yo, man, listen, I got your number, man. The Dubplates. Like, I'll link you, man. Where you, man? And he told me, say he's in St. Anne. Them time there, I was in Montego Bay. So I jumped in the whip. I drive down to St. Anne. Fucking never answered back his phone, man. I don't know what I would have done, though, to be honest. What am I going to do? What the fuck am I going to do in the middle of...
and the thing is, they know that. Say, I've had the same thing. Sent money down to Yard. I can't remember he's an artist, you know. He was one artist named Money. His name Money God back in the day, and he had like he had a little one tune, but he was around other artists. And they say I was supposed to cut the Marco tune and certain little people send money down there. Every minute is an excuse. It got to the point where I had money. I had so much money for me. I got fed up, and when I had people going down there, they said, "All right, go link the man." They link the man enough. Hey, this man now, yo, just give me the money and me go find and get the tune out the studio. And because I say, yo, may I go with you still? I said, no, man, the man phoned me back and cussed me and I said, yo, where you send this man around about him, I follow me studio and I said, what kind of Gino business is this? What difference it make? If the tune them did it, then it shouldn't make no difference who's going. But you see, because he probably wanted to give me splash, or he even never cut the tune in the first place. Madness. I know now I don't see this man enough.
It's true, so even over here now, when Chronix was here, my brother linked me up with him, yeah, but not directly with him. It was with his driver. But at the time, I don't know this brother, don't know him from nowhere. You know what I mean? So I come link the brother now up in Edgware Road with the money for the Chronix, man. $3.5 grand on me for a couple Chronix dub. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah. I said, yo, when we get a studio, no, Chronix said I can't bring no one to the studio and it's a private thing. And I said, nah, I phoned the guy who sent you. But my guy was like, he's genuine fingers. I said, bruv, this is my hard-earned money, you know. I don't want to give this man $3.5 grand and I don't get my Chronix. You know, you're going to get it. He said, look, the man took out money and showed me, look, this is every other DJ's money. I ain't going to tell you the DJ's names, but this is their money and your money is secure. So anyway, I was thinking about it, saying, nah. I said, look, mate, I don't want to be looking for you, sending my tugs them out, you know. I said, you know what? I just walked away and never cut no Chronix. Then I was talking to Foundation.
I don't blame you.
You get your dub plates. I said, no, I never paid the money to the man, you know. He said, boy, a couple of our man still waiting on their dubs, you know, and Chronix fly back to Jamaica. So I'm thinking, Ross Clark, imagine that now. So, well, it is, the dubs them got cut by the engineer hasn't mastered them yet. That's what I'm hearing. The engineer ain't done it. But them times I never linked up with Chronix dad yet. I never get a link with him. But now I got the link. I can call him anytime. He calls me anytime. So at that time, I was thinking, good thing I never spend my money. You know, I'm so happy. But then around 3 weeks later, Foundation phoned me. I say, yo, you know, my brethren, them get their dub, you know, them sound bad. Is the engineer to Chronix cut around 90 dubs that day. but the artist, the studio man couldn't get them out for everybody. You know what I mean? He had so much dubs to do, so it took
About for
3
that
weeks
story.
for everyone.
Still.
But at the same time, I was thinking, boy. But then when I linked
But
up,
you're right. But you're right though. It's your hard-earned money.
yeah,
Can't do
that's
that
why
all
I
the
never
time.
done it.
I don't blame you. I'd have done the same thing.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I might be in jail for that 3 weeks. 'Cause I couldn't wait.
But listen to this now. Now when I get the link with Popcorn now, boom, I link up with Popcorn and now I look, I said, I swear I know this guy's face.
Same brother.
The same guy who was driving Chronics at the time. He said he was driving his Chronics driver. Rah, 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 rah. He was driving Popcorn. I said, hold on.
Oh, he's bunning.
Yeah. He said, hey, you that guy was getting the Chronics done for me. Look, I said, oh yeah, you thought I was gonna rob you, innit? You laugh. I said, you should pay your money now for your Dubplate them.
Oh no, he's the right link as well. He does the driving for me as well.
Yeah. But now, obviously, now we linked up and boom, 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 everything. Krista. But at the time, I did not know, and I didn't want to hand my money over. Now, then my bedroom was part of the thing, and next thing you know, me and my bedroom fall out, and he get a cut for my money, and I said, no.
Yeah, I get it. I hear that. I hear that.
Too much money to risk.
Yeah.
Way too much, man.
Wait,
But
see.
I feel like it's disrespectful for a man like Chronics, a man like Junior Gong, and the Idonias and these guys who are flying the flag. All right, listen. What I do know is that Jamaica don't buy music, don't buy reggae music, don't buy dancehall music. They consume it, they listen to it, they're in the dances then, but they don't buy it. We buy it. France buy it. Germany buy it. Sweden buy it. Japan buy it. But we get the raw end of the stick, and I feel like we keep them relevant. We play their tunes week to week in every dance, and they don't ease up on the price. I don't respect it, and that for me is the reason why I still stand by my 150. I'm not paying more than 150, bro. And that's why I haven't cut dubs. And then even like artists, I try not to see like the UK artists them. I personally don't feel like I want to rush them and be like, oh, give me a dub. Because I feel like I think support for me, I prefer to buy your tunes off of iTunes and then spin it that way. Because the Dubplate thing, for me, I feel like I've watched too much man get burnt, and it's made me fall out of love with it. I used to love it, and they made me fall out of love with it. Greed has made me dislike Dubplates. But this recent IG live, not gonna lie, seeing Zekie yesterday, I swear, after I see Zekie juggle, I say, you know, I want to jump in, you know, because Zekie's my brethren, you know. When I see him wheeling, I'm saying, yo, I can see the smile on his face because he, you know, like he's in his element. I spoke to Zekie earlier, and I'm saying, listen, me personally, I know their journey. I know Fully Equipped's journey. And they've been patiently waiting. They've been overlooked for enough dances. They've been overlooked for enough things. It's a part of the game. You know how the game goes. Some man get it quick, some man take long. So they've been overlooked. So I was watching that proud, like, yes, at them time now. They've earned their stripes, and now they're ready to come and they're fully loaded. You get me? So I'm saying, right, I want to jump in. But half of me don't want to jump in, because if I jump in with my old boy, my old Brock dubs, and the people don't start laugh after me, I couldn't take it. You get what I'm saying? I couldn't take it. But
jump in.
Just have to, man.
It's making me.
Your old dubs, what you're talking about. I've heard some of your dubs. Certain man ain't got them dub there.
Do you remember? Listen, me, Marshalleck movements, me. Who was it? Music Master, and who was the next one? And we was gonna do we did the Dubplate CD.
Yeah.
Who was it? Anyway, basically,
I think True Vibes.
Yeah.
There's a couple people.
Yeah, we're supposed to do a Dubplate CD now. Listen, you see, one thing I know I can juggle, you know. So I'm gonna juggle the CD. I put my jingles them on it. Hey, listen, 25 minutes of straight. I send it off, and the man then back out of the CD. I feel like I did scare a couple man still, you know. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I did scare a couple of man.
We should do that, you know.
I remember that.
Huh?
I remember that.
Bro, listen, all right. So hold on. So listen, can we do that then?
We should do that. Put it on the SoundCloud and stuff.
Hold on. There's 4 sounds in here right now. Fats, you can cut a couple dubs if you want still.
Yeah, I got a couple funky dubs still. No, I'm joking.
If we do a 15-minute juggling and put it out on a CD, you can, what do you say, up for it?
Yeah, that can work.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, 15 minutes each. We'll put it out. Deck 1, Deck 2, we'll put it out. If we can try and get it by this week, we'll all do a 15 minutes. I'll put it all together and...
Dub plates only, yeah?
Dub plate specials, yeah. I'm just going to say to Zekie, no chronics allowed, please. Gonna say to Nate, if you can easy with the big boy Idonians. Just so my thing don't look that bad, but I'm up for it. Yeah, so we go for that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, all right, cool. So every man get your little 15 minutes, put it how you put it, send it to me, and we'll try and drop it at the end of the week.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
You good for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, listen, fellas, enough respect for passing through Deck 1, Deck 2 podcast. Much appreciated. I love what you're all doing.
Thanks for the invite, man.
Yeah, man, thanks for the invite.
And we'll definitely get you back on again. You know what I mean? We'll definitely get you back on again. As I say, enough respect. You're all doing your thing. I support you. And if there's anything you ever need from me, Fats, whatever, just let man know. You get me? And yeah, it's all good. It's all love.
Yeah, man.
Respect, man.
Wait, when you finish the with the recording or whatever, just send us the links and
the recording, it will be out tomorrow on soundcloud.com/FatsOfficialUK, and then all the visuals will be out on YouTube. So Deck 1, Deck 2 on Tuesday.
Yeah.
7 p.m.
The mix will be ready by what? Friday?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Friday we could try.
Jesus,
I've got a couple, man.
Look, he's scratching.
I'm taking the warm up. I'll take the first section, the little warm up section, and still.
Cease gonna get everyone's mixing and then work around it.
First, I'm building up the CD, and you man can take it home because my thing tired now. I'm not alive still, you know. My thing tired.
Man, never tired.
Yeah. All right. All love, man. Enough respect, fellas.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up.
Big up. Bless up.